Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to possibly the best day of 2025. It has taken 4.5 years roughly to get to this point. Brian Kelly has been removed as LSU head coach. Bye, Felicia. I didn't like this hire 4.5 years ago. He didn't do shit at Notre Dame. Didn't lead Notre Dame to a title in 10 years? LSU's more strict than that. So, yeah. Dude had a 10-year contract and we let him go in year 4. I don't know why we're giving out 10-year contracts. Nobody on the face of this earth deserves a 10-year contract in anything. We still owe this guy $53.5 million, $54 million. David Carlisle in the building. Yeah. Well, at LSU, we throw out coaches with winning records. Because this sumbitch in 4 years ain't did shit. He got blown out 3 years in a row. Texas A&M, 3 years in a row. Roadrunner. Yeah, I'm excited. I think Frank Wilson, I think his name, he's going to be the interim coach. Good guy. LSU will make a bowl game. I mean, 5-3. I don't see LSU. LSU's got a bye week. Then we play Buck Fama. By the way, I will set fire to those damn T-shirts if I see more Buck Fama T-shirts. I'm tired of looking at them suckers. I'm going to light them on fire. Because ain't nobody going to buy them damn things down here. They should be lit on fire. And, when the bosses ain't looking, I'm going to light them things on fire. Kumbaya. Kumbaya. So, yeah. So we're waiting on a co-host. He may or may not be napping right now. Or, as I probably think the case, he probably is on another chat, which is fine. But, we'll get his opinion on a lot of this. But I called it 4 years ago. Brian Kelly's never going to win a damn national title. He ain't won a national title with two of the powerhouses in college football, Notre Dame and LSU. And now they're talking about LSU wants to go hire the guy that replaced Brian Kelly at Notre Dame. Hell no. I don't want that guy coaching. Fuck he done at Notre Dame? Nothing. Shit. Somebody made a good point yesterday. A very good point. And I would argue this. It's probably not going to happen, but I would argue this. Somebody said go throw $25 million a year at Nick Saban and make him say no. Who's going to turn down $25 million? Seriously. But they're talking about the candidates is the guy, the offensive coordinator of the Buffalo Bills, John Summerall, the Tulane head coach, which that wouldn't be a bad hire, but somebody needs to stay at Tulane. I don't think it's right that LSU is going to cherry pick from Tulane. And then they're talking about 2 or 3 other candidates. They're talking about Lane Kiffin being the fuck Lane Kiffin. I don't want that son of a bitch running LSU. I don't care what he did to USC and Ole Miss. You put Lane Kiffin as LSU head coach, and we're gonna go. I can't stand Lane Kiffin. He's gonna run the 46, not the 46. He's gonna run a Tampa 2 fucking defense. That shit doesn't work in college. He's getting lucky at Ole Miss. Oh yeah. You could offer Nick Saban $100 million. He's not going to come back. He's too old, and he said, fuck that. If Nick Saban wanted to coach, he would have stayed at Bama. I mean, why would he leave Bama? He just said, "Nah, I'm done. I'm good with that shit. I'm gonna call it." And you know, but personally, I should be the coach at LSU. Why? Number one, I know football. Number two, I know football. Number three, I know football. And we also fired Joe, what's his name? Sloan, the offensive coordinator, which is perfect because the LSU offense wasn't doing shit. You know, I think if you take Brian Kelly and make him the Saints head coach, and you put Kellen Moore at LSU, I won't see a difference. LSU's gonna do what they do no matter what. But Brian Kelly, what he did, he pissed a lot of people off. He started banning alumni. That is something you don't do at LSU. He started banning alumni on the sidelines and shit like that. Yeah, in the last game they had Shaq and stuff, but I'm talking about like football alumni. He started banning them, and you don't do that shit. Yeah, what I do. Call me crazy. Ed Ogeron ain't doing fucking nothing. Go rehire his ass. Yeah, I understand he had scandals and shit, but hey, he led us to a national championship. I would even say, well, no, I wouldn't even say no. We won't even talk about Les Miles. No, fuck that. I would go see if Coach O wants the damn position and get him back. You know? Or there's always names out there. I'll pick a name that nobody will ever think. You know? I would say, you know how Bill Belichick failed at did they fire him already at North Carolina? They were talking 4 weeks in of firing his ass. Bill Belichick wasn't even a college coach, so I don't even know how it's possible. He should just go to NFL, win 25, 30 more games, become the all-time wins leader, and just say, fuck it, I'm done. I would go get a top assistant that's been in the game 15, 20 years, first-time hire. You won't have to give him I don't know why in the hell they gave him a 10-year contract. I just don't. I don't understand the logic. LSU's got to pay $54 million. Okay, well, you know, the boosters ain't paying that shit. The boosters put up $19 million to build a championship roster. And, you know, 3 straight losses ain't going to fucking cover it. That's just not going to, you know. I give the interim coach, I think his name's Frank Wilson. He was with LSU before. I'd give him a shot. I'd just say, fuck it. Let's say he runs the table. LSU's 5-3. Let's say he runs the table, goes 10-3, 11-3. I would give him a 2 or 3 year contract and say, let's go. Give him a shot. You know, he's not unknown. He's St. Aug alum. He was the coach. I think he's the running backs coach. I'm not sure but he was assistant coach under Coach O for 4 or 5 years. So he knows what he's doing. He's got the pedigree. He's going to let all the LSU players come back on the sidelines, the Burrows and Chasers, and that shit's going to rub off on the current. You know, and he pissed off a lot of alumni. You know, so I'm not sad to see him go. When they hired him 4 years ago, I said it was a terrible, terrible hire. And I don't remember who was in the running at the time, but I know I didn't want Brian Kelly, a.k.a. Burger King. So that's why I say, bye, Felicia. Go count your money. Go into retirement. He's not going to retire. Somebody's going to hire Brian Kelly. Somebody's going to be stupid enough. He's not a bad coach. He just don't have that quality championship. He's never won a championship. He didn't win it in 10 years with Notre Dame. 4 years at LSU, he didn't win shit. You know, I mean, he went 34-14, but that's mediocre with that. Yeah. The last 3 coaches had national championships in their second and third year. Saban, Les Miles, and Coach O. So LSU territory, that's too long to be going without a national champ, or even a national championship appearance. But with 3 losses, you could pretty much kiss that shit goodbye. And LSU dropped out of the top 25. That ain't happened in years. So I'm just like, it happened 4.5 years too late. If I can go back in time, I would be like, hire anybody else. Anyone else with Brian Kelly. And somebody will hire him. You know, he gets his buyout no matter what. I don't know if he gets it all at once or they have to settle. I don't think LSU wants to pay him $54 million outright. Scott Woodward needs to stop doing this shit. He did that to Jimbo Fisher at Florida State and owed him $78 million. Jimbo's still getting. Well, at least we know they're not going to hire Jimbo Fisher. But Jimbo Fisher's got LSU ties. So I would not be, Florida State's Florida State. Yeah, whatever. LSU is a whole different ball game than Florida State. Florida State don't have the boosters that LSU does. They don't have the financial backing, the donors. So they don't have. LSU's got, I wouldn't want to say unlimited funds. They got a shitload of funds. So, and LSU's finally starting to put money in the basketball team, which they should. And that kind of pisses me off. 1 year, we had Will Wade, and they fired Will Wade. And the very next year, when the NCAA said pay for play, Will Wade was 1 year too early. LSU basketball probably would have won a national championship by now. But I mean, in the 4 years, I think he went 9-3, 10-4, 10-4, 5-3. So I know he finished with a 34-14 record. Which, hey, a lot of coaches, a lot of schools out there would be happy with 34-14. Not LSU. Nope. And that's why LSU's held to a higher standard. They don't fuck around. They don't. So, in that kind of spectrum, I would say that we need to get a younger coach, someone that needs to be around, someone. And honestly, I would say John Summerall is pretty good because he pisses off the local media that don't follow his ass, which is perfect. He hates Jeff Duncan just as much as I fucking do. I like Fletcher Mackel. He follows me on Twitter. I like him. He's a good guy. But Jeff Duncan, fuck him. He's a piece of shit. He won't even answer a question. He won't even take the time to look at you and shake your hand. All the other Saints media, when I went to Saints camp a few years back, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. This guy won't even fucking look at you. He won't talk to you. He won't acknowledge you. You think he's missed his shit don't stink. So I'm glad when John Summerall called him out last week. I'm glad. He's a piece of shit anyway. He knows he is. I'm surprised he ain't blocked me on Twitter because I've called him every name in the book. I don't like that guy. He's bad. He needs to go. He needs to fucking go. I wouldn't be surprised today or tomorrow he'd go to the Falcons. But maybe that's what Brian Kelly should do. Go to the Falcons. Shit. I would think at this, Brian Kelly's in his 60s. I think at this point he should go to NFL. But ain't nobody going to hire him in the NFL. They probably, somebody will hire him in college. It would be weird if we hired Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss would hire Brian Kelly. That's probably what would happen. But I don't want Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is trash. He's not. He's trash. Double trash. He's got more scandals than anybody. I don't like Lane Kiffin. I would hire his fucking father. And I'm pretty sure he ain't living anymore. I'd hired him before I hired Lane Kiffin. I would hire John Gruden before I hired Lane Kiffin. So I can't stand him either. But there are so many coaches out there. Oh man, I didn't know the CD cracked too. Shit. I have to write this thing down. But yeah, there's Hey John, how you doing? This shit's popping in. I'm gonna have to get used to the whole thingamajig because YouTube is now not using the channel name. It's using the second screen name or whatever. So it's just like, it's acting funny. So oh. All right. Let's see. Oh, come on now. All right, volume's up already. All right. What else is new? I don't know. But all right, let me bring up my co-host. You know him, you love him. He's everybody's favorite Cajun. And Cajun Coin Hunter in the building.
What's up, Field Guy? What's happening?
A lot. I am so happy that Brian Kelly is finally gone as LSU head coach.
Yep, they got a meme, a picture, or a clip from a video that says, "Get rid of Brian Kelly." It was drones lit up, all the lights spelled out. Get rid of Kelly.
Yeah, they were chanting that during the game on Saturday. They would, LSU actually had the lead at halftime. They were winning, I think it was 18-14, and then Texas A&M scored 35 unanswered. The student section, they were chanting, "Fire Brian Kelly." You could hear it. I didn't watch it, but I went back and I watched the clip because I didn't even watch the game. I was just like, nah, I'm just not gonna. I had a bad feeling because the way LSU's been playing, not a chance. But I went back and I watched the video clip this morning. And you could hear them on the TV. They were screaming, "Fire Brian Kelly! Fire Brian Kelly!" And they got their wish. He is gone.
What's up, David Carlisle, John Paul? Who else is in here?
Roadrunner.
Beep beep. Roadrunner.
That's the only 3 people I've seen so far, I believe. But yeah, somebody said go offer Nick Saban $25 million and make him say no. I'm like,
somebody said that they spotted Nick Saban's wife picking out a house, taking the for sale sign out of a front yard. She just bought the house.
Well, you never know. He might still. Well, no, he probably sold his house from 20 years ago, but
it was a joke.
Yeah. Paperwork.
Doing paperwork.
The hell with that paperwork. Just say you're done. I'll give you the field guy stamp of approval. I do have the title of Lord Emperor. I can make things happen. Shit, I want to be the LSU head coach. Why the hell not? I can run an offense. They also fired Joe Sloan, the offensive coordinator, today. So, and I figured who somebody's replacing him on the LSU staff, but the guy that's the interim coach, I think his name's Frank Wilson. He was a coach under Coach O. I forget exactly what he coaches. I think he coaches special teams or something. 9 out of 10 times the special teams coach is the one that's always going to take over because low man on the totem pole.
Right. Next in line.
He was either that or a running back coach. I forget what. I don't remember off the top of my head.
JB's in the house.
Johnny Best should be the LSU head coach. How about that?
Yeah, him and Mike Carrier, they'd make a good pair for that.
All you got to do is go out there and say, we'll throw $10 million your way, son. Be my player.
My cousin would be a good coach. In fact, he's LSU's biggest fan. Randy Primo. They call him Randy Pete. He'd make a good coach.
They should do what Michigan does. You know, Michigan got a lot of their coaches suspended from the Jim Harbaugh fallout. Each week, they should have a different coach coaching LSU for the rest of the year. See who's good. Call the play call. See what's going on. I mean, LSU's going to make a bowl game. But Brian Kelly's final words last night to his team was 5 words. Love y'all, finish the season. That's it. He walked in, he walked out. Those are the only things he said. But you know by NCAA rules, once a team gets rid of a coach, players can transfer automatically. They can transfer. Like ASAP. So, I mean, I hadn't heard of any players leaving LSU, but there is a rule based on that they can leave. I believe it happens in the middle of the season too, but I don't think it. So I think where they're at, I think they'll stay. You know, staying how they stay. But I was so happy when I heard they let him go. I was like, yes. Get out of here, Nat.
Ow. Let me look something up here.
Oh, my coworker gave us a bunch of. He's been doing a lot of stuff. Remember, I told you a few weeks ago he was handing out silver certificates to employees and shit. I wasn't there that day, and he was handing out silver rounds last week. And he gave us. I didn't do a video on it yet. He gave me something the other day when I seen him. He gave everybody the same coin. It was a copper round. Let's see where did I? It's in my wallet somewhere.
There's talk going on just a couple of hours ago. Sports Illustrated announced Tulane's John Sumrall is the favorite to be the next coach.
I don't think he'll leave Tulane. I have a feeling. I don't think he'll want to leave Tulane. I mean, that would be what he did what he picked up with Tulane, because Tulane's 6-1 right now. He continued with what Willie Fritz did. I think, because John Sumrall's in his early 40s, I think. And I believe he was a coach with LSU at one point. I think he was. I could be wrong, but I think
a couple years, 3 years.
What, he been at Tulane?
No, how long Brian Kelly's been there?
This is the 4th season.
Oh, okay.
He was into his he was in the 10-year contract. They own $54 million.
I thought it was 30.
$54 million. Huh?
I thought it was 30 million.
No, it's $53.5 million with interest. $54 million.
Wow. They owe him $54 million. I was wrong. I thought it was 30. Remember I told you that earlier, Johnny?
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to have to pay him the whole $53 million.
Sometimes they do.
The only way I think they would stop paying him is if he took another job. And I don't think at this point he's going to take another job.
Right.
But remember,
if they let him go, that's in their contract. Yeah. If they let him go after or before a certain amount of time, like in 2 years or a year or 2 years or whatever, they have to, either pay 75% or all of it or whatever.
Yeah, they were working on a buyout clause, so they may stretch it out, or they may, carry it over. But yeah, the only way they wouldn't is if they pay another team. But Scott Woodward was the athletic director at Florida State when he fired Jimbo Fisher a few years back, about 6-7 years ago, and paid Jimbo Fisher $78.5 million buyout. He gave him a 10-year contract and fired him after the first year.
Yeah.
For the second year. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same person that did it. Scott Woodward, same guy. And I'm like, don't give him a 10-year contract. Don't do that. Give him 3 or 4 years. You ought to know at LSU, no one's going to make 10 years unless they win a national title. And I never did like Brian Kelly. When they hired him, I was like, oh, he didn't do shit at Notre Dame. And then he lost the third year in a row. He's lost to Texas A&M. And I'm not talking about losing to Texas A&M. He got his ass beat. That's double digits, 3 years in a row to Texas A&M. But LSU's on a bye week, and then we have to go play Buck Fama. Or, like to say, fuck Bama. I almost burnt the Alabama t-shirt today. I found a few of them at work. I said, I'm going to set these motherfuckers on fire. I do not like. I'm not touching Bama stuff. My boss tries to give me a Bama thing. I said, do you see I'm not wearing an LSU hat?
Cool.
Like, do you see I am not touching Bama crap. That ain't going to fly. But I wouldn't object if they got John Summerall. The World Series is going. Game 3. They already at Game 3? Yeah. I can't pick up Fox right now anyway without moving around my road. I have to put it on Three Stooges. But yeah, whoever they get to replace Brian Kelly is going to be a whole lot better. But they're talking about. You want Johnny Best?
No.
He could be the coach. I'm fine with that.
Johnny's right there.
I'm still here.
What are you pointing at?
Look down here.
Basement?
Yeah.
Oh. You didn't tell. You're pointing that way. You're not pointing down.
Yeah, well, I point like this.
Oh, it looked sideways to me.
Fire Brian. Yeah, there's a drone show at Tiger Stadium. That was last week.
I should have used that. I tried to use a goofy picture, but I didn't find one goofy enough. Yeah.
That was 7 days ago or something right there. Part of the drone show.
Ah. Well, they listen. They definitely listen.
Because they have a good drone show over there. They do the Marine, the globe with the eagle and the Marines, symbol, seal. They do that. They do, like gold posts, all that crap. Bye, Brian Kelly.
Yeah. Thank you, Lord. You got rid of his ass. I don't know anybody that liked him. Anybody that says they like Brian Kelly as the head coach is mentally unstable. Just, And a lot of people were saying if he would have fired Joe Sloan, he probably would have saved his job. So I'm glad he didn't fire anybody. Now, whether or not he was given a choice to do it, probably not. But I'm glad that he is gone. So, the next head coach we get, don't give him a 10-year contract. Give him a 3 or 4 year contract.
Yeah. Yeah, that way they ain't got
Yeah.
they ain't got to pay all that crap out, you know?
No one on this earth deserves a 10-year contract. Nobody. That would include Saban, even though he'd probably win every freaking year, but at this point, he's too old. But you know what I do? I think they should bring Coach O out of retirement and give him some money. He knows how to coach.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with Coach O.
Yeah, they just fired him because of all the scandals he had, you know.
Yeah.
Same reason LSU fired Les Miles. You know, I would give him a second chance. Say, hey, would you like to come back? And I know it's not going to happen, but still, you know.
Yeah, when Johnny told me LSU lost to Vandy last week or whatever it was, I'm like, LSU lost to Vandy. He said Vanderbilt. I said Vandy, you know, nickname Vandy.
Yeah.
They lost to Vandy? Damn.
Well, Vandy's actually a pretty good team this year. They're not like years past where they were like 4-9, 3-11, 3-10. They're actually pretty deep. Vandy actually jumped up to number 7 in the polls this week. LSU fell out of the top 25 the first time in, I think they said a few years. So it was the right time to get rid of Burger King. It really was. That's why I said bye, Felicia.
Yeah, bye, Felicia. Yeah, that'd have been a good thumbnail.
Yep.
That drone show, Fire Brian Kelly. That'd have been a good thumbnail.
Always change it. There was one that I really wanted to put up there, but it said copyright, and I was like, shit. Somebody used it on Facebook yesterday, and I was like, damn it. But you know, I might change it from here to there to see exactly what you know. But yeah, if they got John Summerall, I'd be happy. I'd be pretty happy. You know, can't be too much out of it.
Let me see, where's it at? Let me find that again.
I can't save the picture on the what you call it. I didn't even watch the game because I was like, oh, I knew they were playing Texas A&M, and I went, no, I'm not gonna do that again. And I checked it once online, and they were winning, and I said, nah, they'll find a way to lose. I said they're probably like 57-14 or some shit like that. I didn't even know the final score until after the Saints game yesterday. Then I looked at the score and I was like, damn, 49-25. I said, yeah, they got their ass beat. Third year in a row. And damn Saints, that's another story. At least they put in the rookie. They put Taysom on 5 snaps. You paying Taysom $120 million. You can't even put him in a damn game for more than 5 snaps. It's ridiculous. Got a coach who doesn't know how to coach, apparently. He's like, oh, well, I don't understand it. I'm like, yeah, you don't understand shit. I get that you're a rookie head coach, but good Lord, learn to coach. Learn your players.
And actually, that picture I showed, that's from TigerDroppings.com.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know Tiger Drop. Yeah, I follow them
LSU
on Twitter.
news deal.
Yeah,
you know. Anyway,
they
Tiger Droppings.
Yeah. I follow them on Twitter. They follow me back. A lot of LSU publications follow me on what you call. I just ask them. I say, hey, can I have a follow? And they go, all right, yeah, sure. Pay for that crap. Yeah. But that's something. Oh man. Yeah, I saw a bunch of Saints stuff at work today. But I saw 3 or 4 Bama shirts, and I said, I am setting. If I see them things tomorrow, they get set on fire. I'm just like, nah, I'm not dealing with that crap anymore. Like, y'all know I don't like that team. The one shirt I saw, it was it was relish the Tide. And I said, there's not enough relish on that ketchup or mustard. or hot dog that would make me want to eat it. I said, in fact, if we run out of toilet paper, those are the shirts we need to use. And then that Falcons jersey over there, that comes in next. Because, you know, we get all shit from everywhere. At least I got my LSU. I never did do a video. I don't think I did a video on that. My LSU collection thing. I got my mom to buy a couple months ago. It's freaking. It's worth some money because it's got signed. It's 1 out of 50,000. So it's got the gold stuff and all kinds of good stuff in there. Bought it for like $5.
I sent you a link to that Tiger Droppings picture.
Oh, the email?
Yeah, in the email. Yeah, in the email. Not a text.
Oh.
It's easier to grab it out of an email than it is a text.
Yeah, my phone's real funny with text and pictures. Like if you download something and send it to me on my phone, chances are I won't get it. It's funny that way.
Mm.
It always tells me I got too much data on, not enough storage, which I only have 70% of my phone filled. It's only 70.3% or something out of 100%. So I have room. It's just, I don't know, it's acting funny.
Well, what it is when you buy a phone, I bought one, 10 years ago, and from the AT&T store. And it was I forget what kind of phone, a Maven or something, I think. A Maven 2.
Yeah, I know what it's talking about.
Well, anyway, it's the one I had before this phone. It was, a good phone, and the salesman in the store was like, man, this one here has got this much memory, megabytes of memory, and all that crap, and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You're like, what
well, hell, all I do I put like Facebook on it, I think, that app. Anyway, I have to take it down later because you put like 2 apps on it, it was full, because it came with so much shit in the phone off the shelf, had all this stuff in it, it took up almost a whole memory,
And you can't delete a lot of the shit either.
Yeah, but it was some bloatware that I could get rid of,
My phone came with Facebook automatically, so I couldn't get rid of it if I wanted to. It came with a bunch. See, my phone it'll add 2 or 3 apps. I got a bunch of apps. I got the Saints app. I got my McDonald's app, for the points, and so I have a bunch of apps on there. But still, I'm only at like 70.3, 70.4%. And it did this update the other night, and I'm like, why does it keep doing these damn updates? And you can't get around these updates. So it always says schedule update. It usually happens at like 3:00 in the morning. It's a bit crazy.
Well, with Missy got her new phone. I had to I was setting it up, and all of a sudden I see all these damn icons. I'm like, man, that wasn't there a while ago. But they were getting put on automatically by the phone company, by the phone, whatever, And man, as fast as I can delete them, they was just adding them. It was like spam bot or something. And I'm like, what the hell? So I finally found the area in there and just, kill something. And I killed it. And man, it was adding games and all that shit. All kind of games.
You hit the permissions, it'll do that.
Oh, no, there were no permissions. I didn't give permission for diddly squat. And Oh
Yeah.
boy. Anyway, I finally got it under control. I didn't rein that horse in.
Yeah,
So
phones. They want phones. Want
what happened to me.
No, that was just this one smartphone. I'll explain it to you after a while.
Okay.
phones want you to be 80 to 85%. They want all this crap on there because certain phones have to have a certain amount of backup data and this and that. So they want all that crap full. That's my phone does that from time to time. It'll add 3 or 4 apps, and I'm like, what is this shit? And I turned all that off and still does it.
It's bloatware. And, as soon as you activate just about any phone, it's going to want to it's going to ask you, you want this, you want that, and you hit no, and it does it anyway.
Yep. That's what it is.
Bloatware. And then, there's ads on all that stuff. So that's why they putting it on. For ads.
Yeah.
They make phone companies making money on that crap.
See, my phone's got all that Verizon shit on it. I don't even have a Verizon.
And that's what this is, I think. No, it's T-Mobile. It's T-Mobile.
No, I don't have T-Mobile. But my phone's the that I pay for, track phone. It's got all the track phone stuff on it, but Verizon last year bought out track phone.
Right.
So they took all the track phone stuff off, and now I got all this Verizon shit on there, and I can't get rid of it. You can't uninstall it, and it takes so much space. I have determined, like, if I get rid of all my apps and everything, pictures I don't need, my phone will still be 60% full. That's how much crap they put on there.
Years ago,
I don't have a lot of stuff on my phone.
For a long time, Johnny had track phone. And I'm like, man, why don't you get rid of that? You're spending a lot of money on that. Oh, it's only $100 a month. I'm like, yeah, but man, I said, you can get a damn phone for $25. He was spending $100 and over sometimes on his phone.
I paid $23.
He had to buy a minute.
I paid $23 every 3 months. 1,000 minutes.
This is back when you had to buy airtime and minutes.
You had to buy the cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't buy the card. I used to buy the card, but you don't have to buy the card anymore. You can go on the website.
No, he done got rid of that track phone. So, and I told him, John, you need to get rid of that. Thing's costing you money, man. And because when somebody Johnny's long-winded. He's long-winded on the phone or in person. And that's what his minutes were going.
I only pay like $23 every 3 months, and I got 1,000-minute talk, 1,000 texts, and the internet.
Well, he's paying.
And I don't even use all that stuff rolls over.
He's paying $25 or $30 now, I think, and everything's unlimited.
Yeah,
it's a flip phone. He got it through Cricket. Oh, there's no more rollover for Johnny. He done got rid of
Cricket. Cricket. When I go to my aunt's house, that's what she had for internet. Cricket. Let me tell you something about Cricket. Once you use your internet, you can't add anymore. They tell you, "Oh, sorry, you have to wait till." And if it's like the middle of the month, nope. Because that's when my aunt got rid of Cricket. They wouldn't let her add any more internet on. They said, "Nope, you have to wait till the end of the month to get new internet." So she'd be halfway out the month with no internet, no nothing. Couldn't watch any TV, nothing. So
Johnny never run out of internet on his. Okay, let me see your phone, Johnny.
I never used the internet except
check the weather.
To check the weather and read the news.
Well, if you ever use the internet, go black out.
It's hard to use data with one of these.
I've had a flip phone already.
Yeah, well, that's what he's got. An old-fashioned flip phone.
Oh yeah, my uncle had a flip phone, and then when he passed away, my aunt she actually got rid of the flip phone, but she took my uncle's number because so many people kept bothering her. She's like, I'm going to use that number. And then she switched over, but she's got this internet. It's satellite internet. I don't remember the company, but she's got the thing on her roof, and it is like perfect internet. And she got rid of that damn dish crap, and she's got the Vizio thing like me.
Is it Hughes Internet Network? Hughes Network Internet?
I think so, but I'm not sure the name. She told me, but I forget. But they put like a little satellite thing on top because she's out there in the country, obviously.
Hughes does that.
They put a satellite on top the front of the house, but when I went over there, it was perfect reception. But yeah, every time I go over there when she had cricket, I could never get online because she'd say, "Oh well, I used all my internet." They won't. Cricket's like that. If you use your internet, they won't give you any more. You have to wait till the plan starts over. Yeah, that's why she got rid of them. She got tired of that crap. She, nope, I'm done.
She was using her phone as a hotspot or something?
No, just like watching TV. Like my cousin would just watch movies, and it would eat up at the data plan. And it would be like the 13th and the 14th of the month and no more internet. And she'd say, "Oh, I need to buy some more internet." And they said, "Well, sorry, ma'am, you can't do that. It's part of your plan. You got to wait till the plan." She got tired of that every month. She got rid of them.
So she had Cricket internet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
on
the
that
internet.
On that little stick you plug into the USB cord and plug it into your computer?
It was a little box. It was an AT&T box. It was a little
small.
white box. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And it was like it was a hotspot, I think it was, or you could plug into. I had that Cricket. Yeah. I had Cricket internet in Tucson, Arizona. Now, if you got to a certain street, it told you it's a limited area. When you got past a certain street, like right outside of Tucson, and it would tell you if you're on that side of the road, you ain't getting internet. If you're on this side, you got 100%. From 100% to 0. That was the line. And when they said if you across the street, if you're on the east side of that street, you ain't got no internet. If you're on the west side, you got it. It's like a damn wall barrier there, like the Dome. Stephen King's The Dome. It's like that. There's Miss Missy.
Hey, Miss Missy, how you doing? But yeah, they would do that, and I'm just like, that's weird. And then the next time I went, she got rid of them. And it's like, oh, it's great internet, blah blah blah. And she got rid of the Dish thing too, the Dish network with the Hopper. She got rid of that crap and got the Vizio, like I got the Vizio TV. But I told her, I said, get the Vizio, get 300 free channels. She don't have the antenna though. I'm gonna give her an antenna so she can pick up the local channels out there. Because she could pick up WAFB and
Channel 2.
All the Alexandria channels. Channel 2.
WAFB, that's Channel 9, my bad. WBRZ is Channel 2. 2 is BRZ.
Yeah.
Boy, let me tell you something. Speaking of that, because I used to have the WBRZ weather. Now I got KLFY, Channel 10 radar. Because I don't know what happened with Channel 2, the internet, the radar. It switched to something else, man. It was funky, So I just went to instead of Baton Rouge, I went to the local Lafayette, where I was raised up on KLFY, Channel 10. I got their radar, the interactive radar, and same one as Channel 2 had, but I don't know what they did. They laid that us, some kind of way. Well, anyway, man, that speaking of Melissa, that Hurricane Melissa out there is tearing the hell up out of Jamaica. It's at a standstill, 100 miles south of Jamaica, 100 miles. Now, hurricane winds are at 80 miles from the center. Still hurricane force, 100 miles. It's a Cat 5.
Yeah, that's going to kill Jamaica.
Red. The whole thing is solid red. It's got a 16-mile eye, perfect round eye that never dislocated and came back, rebuilt. This hurricane it's not bigger than Gilbert in 1988. That was a huge storm and had 200-mile-an-hour winds. Gilbert, it was a Cat 5 when it hit the Yucatan. Now it was a Cat 3 when it hit Jamaica. And it tore up Jamaica in 1988. Gilbert did. The island lost its whole banana crop farms. All of them. Every banana tree did not survive. They had to wait for the new ones to come up.
Yeah,
That
sadly,
island
it's going
was
to kick their ass this time.
inundated. And yeah, and this one's going to be a lot worse. It's still a lot worse right now because of where the hurricane's at, and it's at a standstill. Until
The ones that go the slowest are the ones that,
this one's at a standstill. I mean, it's moving like a half a mile an hour. You know, you can barely see in the time lapse that it's moving. It moved about 5 miles. Okay, that's about it in the last 10 hours. But when this cold front that we waiting on Wednesday,
yeah,
that storm's waiting on it too to go somewhere. And let's hope it don't go underneath the cold front and come up in the Gulf. We don't need that.
No.
Nah, them cold fronts, we got that heat shield. That's actually been preventing hurricane from coming near us. You know, during the summer, we had that heat shield. It acts just like a cold front. It repels.
There was a high pressure that was over us that kept everything out over there.
Yeah, they call it a heat shield or heat dome, and it's got the same effect as a cold front. It pushes away, it repels.
It was a high pressure area, and then one of the hurricanes, or two of the storms that went out was because of cold fronts. Early cold fronts, rare, ultra rare cold fronts came down, and that's what saved the Gulf, you know, and the Gulf states. But what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I was going to say going down, coming up, or no. Oh yeah. Even if it would come in the Gulf and become a Cat 5, and just say it would hit Alabama, the eye would hit Alabama as like a 4 or a 3. Because a hurricane, you know, once the top part of the hurricane starts going over land, it starts losing energy. You know, the only way a Cat 5 is gonna, you know, make landfall as a Cat 5 is an island or Florida or something. You know, where the land's not gonna sap it, you know, drain its energy before the eye hits. Because it's got, say, you got a 500-mile wide hurricane, a 400-mile wide hurricane, cloud cover to cloud cover from the eye, 200 miles up, 200 miles down on the eye. Well, once the eye hits 200 miles of the hurricane already is ashore, and it's then depleted its energy, you know, a lot of its energy. It can't recoup as fast as it's losing. So that's why you hardly ever have a Cat 5 unless it's an island or Florida, you know, or the Yucatan. You know, I think Gilbert, when it hit the Yucatan, it was a 5 when it hit the Yucatan. Gilbert, man, I hauled ass. My house in the marsh. I did. Dude, I stayed there for 2 storms that year, that summer. I was there for 2 storms. One storm formed right over Louisiana. So it didn't have to go in and all that. I forget the name of that one. Me and Johnny looked that up for 1988. And Gilbert, I hauled ass. I got out of there because it could have moved, just say toward Texas, you know, just say Palacios, Texas, because Gilbert was 500 miles across, you know.
Did y'all camp survive or not?
Yeah, but it didn't hit Louisiana. Gilbert. It went into Mexico. But if it had moved, if it had went into, like, say, Galveston, you know, Southwest Louisiana would have been tore up. That big of a hurricane, 200 mile an hour winds. Oh yeah, it was 185 mile an hour sustained winds, 200 mile an hour gusts, and that's after it hit Yucatan. So yeah,
that's a lot.
If a Cat 6 would be 170 mile an hour, it would have been a Cat 6. It just had 185 mile an hour sustained. That's strong, man. That's strong. But I
They
feel
were
for
actually
the people
talking.
down there.
They were talking last year about, you know how they did with the tornadoes, where they made an EF 0. They changed the scale slightly on tornadoes.
Yeah.
They were talking about adding last year, the year before. They were thinking about adding a Category 6 to hurricane thing.
Yeah, but they're not going to do it because of the fact that people have let their guard down. Oh, it's only a Cat 4. You know, the Cat 6. This is only a Cat 4, Cat 3. Well,
That's what they said about Katrina. It's only a Cat. That was a Cat 5 too, and it hit New Orleans at a Cat 3 or 4. It ain't gonna do any damage. It's gonna turn, and it did. It went right up the mouth of the Mississippi. Said, "Oh." By the time people realized what was happening, it was too late.
It went in a little bit down there at the mouth of the Mississippi River, but it went straight up Chandelier Sound, and the eye was in Chandelier Sound, over the Chandelier Island. It went up. It made landfall, the second landfall. It made landfall at the Louisiana-Mississippi line, Pearl River, but more toward the Mississippi, and tore Mississippi up. But man, none of that made news, the world news. Everything was on rooftops in the Ninth Ward in New Orleans. You know, people on overpasses. Nothing about Mississippi that looked like 100 nuclear bombs went off, and there was nothing left on the coast. And there was casinos, you know, water casinos and you know, the big huge casinos on barges, huge casinos on top of 3-story hotels, on top of 3-story Holiday Inn motels 100 yards inland. None of that was on the news. No. They were looking at a few people on top of a roof in New Orleans. Boy.
Yeah, because they were saying, the armies, the military shooting them down. And police are shooting at them. I'm like, what the fuck? But that's why Mississippi banned water casinos for that reason. So
you have to make sure it wouldn't happen again because they was losing tax money.
Well, the treasure chest was what never really floated in Kenner. That was a casino that was on the barge for years and years. They never really did anything with it. I mean, it went down to Mississippi, came back a few times, but it was after Katrina, it kind of stayed tethered. Last year, I think it was late last year, early this year, they actually built one on land. So they built the casino on land.
So treasure chest or the one you're talking about, it was actually a boat that sailed?
Yeah.
A river boat, like the Belle Island or Southern Belle, like the one in Baton Rouge.
It was like the Natchez, sort of.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
The Southern Belle or what the hell? It was docked right there by the Navy ship, the Kid, USS Kid.
Yeah.
On the river.
Mm-hmm.
Downtown Baton Rouge, you know, but in the river. Now, but this was a river boat, a paddle boat. You know, it was a fake paddle, but anyway, they had a paddle that kind of helped out the engines that were in there. But after, you know, the Mississippi the current had to be below a certain miles per hour because of the danger of the bridge. It was right by the new bridge, you know, the riverboat, and they all have captains anyway. Even though it don't leave and it's tethered to land that will never leave land and go out in the water, it still has to have a U.S. Coast Guard captain, a master's license captain on one of those things. Because a friend of me and Johnny's used to be the captain on the one in Lake Charles, Beau Rivage or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It was on the water. He was a captain on that boat, on that barge, on that casino barge. That thing was huge. He was making, at one time he was making $450 a day, $450 a day. Or was it $550? And then when somebody bought somebody out, his pay went down to $400 a day. I think it was $550 and it went down to $400, but guaranteed. No matter if he missed a day or not, he was getting paid.
Oh,
but
that ain't too bad.
At that time, when his pay dropped like that, but he was guaranteed, okay, he didn't miss any days. You know, they never had any excuse to not open the casino or whatever, you know. And when they overhauled a part of the casino, changed carpets, and had to move machines and all that, guess what he was doing? Helping move machines, because he was an employee of the casino instead of just being a captain. He was an employee with a captain's license. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's how you get around that.
Right. So they screwed,
we're paying you.
They screwed him, and then no more free meals. Hell, it was only like 2 meals a day, breakfast and it was midnight lunch or midnight supper, whatever you want to call it, midnight dinner and breakfast, you know. And man, breakfast don't cost nothing, you know, to feed your workers on a casino. Eggs and bacon is cheap, man. You know, food is cheap. And
they stopped that at
throw
the
away
Paragon.
more food. They stopped giving their employees food.
Yeah.
Then they have to pay half. And then when they started paying the amount, they would fix them a plate lunch. Okay. Toward the end of it, they would fixing them a plate instead of the people going, you know, the employees going and getting a buffet, because they were wasting. They were throwing away more than they were eating. They filled their damn plates up with bacon, eggs, or whatever, and I don't know, snow crab legs, okay, and then they throw half of it away. Well, that's when the casino said, well, you got to start paying for it, you know, half. And then when they started paying all of it, the portions went down. It wasn't getting a little bit. But anyway, Travis, he was eating while he was free, and not that much. He would bring his lunch anyway, you know, in case they didn't have nothing he liked, you know, because there was only certain spots on the bars that you could eat in the casino that you could eat. If it was a restaurant that paid a lease and all that crap, no, you wasn't eating there. You wasn't eating no $100 buffet. No, not for free anyway. Not for free.
There ain't nothing worth $100 at a buffet.
I don't know. How much are the at the LaBarge? How much are the buffets over there? About $45 a piece. But they got anything and everything you want. Because Richard Ordwine, he used to go there and he'd starve himself for 3 days, 4 days. He'd starve himself before he'd go. Oh yeah, he said he was getting his son's money's worth because his son was buying the buffet. And like I said, it was, back then it was like $40. And this was pre-Hong Kong food.
I like the Paragon's buffet. They got a big selection. Now the ones out here, because I go to the ones in Mississippi across the state line, go to the Slipper. I haven't been to Hollywood in a while. Hollywood's a little ways out, Bay St. Louis. But the Slipper, they got it's the same old. They don't really change it up. They say, #1 on the coast. But they don't really change it up. It's got the usual stuff here and there. It's the same old stuff, the tacos, which I eat, this and that. But Hollywood's is a lot more expensive. But I haven't eaten in Hollywood in years because I got food poisoning there once years ago.
Damn.
I ate some eggs and some grits, and I was for 2 days I was sick.
Probably caught some salmonella from them eggs.
That's what it was. And I went back there a few times since then. This was 3-4. This was about 7-8 years ago. I got sick, I think. And then I went back maybe 2 times since then. And I ate some, but I didn't go for breakfast. I went for dinner. And I didn't have any problems. But there's the buffet at the Slipper, it's $14.95 unless you go on Mondays and Tuesdays and Fridays, and it's $10.95 with the senior. And I get $2 off with my card. I don't know what it is at Hollywood. It's probably more expensive, but they got better food. So, you know, but I always got to go with the better food, I say. Speaking of food, I'm gonna check to see what's in my icebox. My phone is red hot right now. That's weird. Come here, get up, Luke Duke. Where's Bo Duke? Yeehaw! How you doing, Luke Duke? Appreciate you popping in. Cajun's over there. I guess he's making coffee. I'm just guessing. We're doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that over there. All right. Let's see. What do I want to eat? What is in here? Not what I want to eat. What is in there? Not what I want to eat. What is in there?
What's up, Luke Duke? How you doing on a meat? Yeah, I went to fix me a cup of coffee. Oh, man.
I don't know what I really want to eat right now. Oh, I still got my hot dogs in it. Well, shit.
Oh, I ain't doing good, Luke. I ain't doing good at all. I'm getting more crippled every month. And then, man, after expecting stents and feeling better, get that blood flowing to my feet and my toes, damn doctor told me, after going through all that crap he put me through, all them tests and everything, and he knew what percentage I was blocked before he made me go do some more tests. Oh man, he's like, oh, I can't help you. You're only 60% blocked. Only 60%. Hell, I'd rather be 40%.
Yeah.
Shit.
They don't help you.
And then my other doctor, he give me gabapentin. Shit, I done heard some bad stuff on that. No, I'm not. I'm just.
What is it?
Gabapentin.
That sounds familiar. I think that's something my mom takes. I think.
She's got numbness in her feet.
No, she had I think she takes it, or she used to take it when she had that what you call it? She had that procedure a few years ago. But I've heard of that word before. But like she was in the hospital about a month or two ago, and it was that she's still dealing with that intestinal tract stuff.
Oh, okay. This is for nerve pain, nerve endings. You know, that gabapentin's for that.
It sounds familiar, so she probably had it in the past.
If it would actually kill the pain or do some good, yeah, you know. But hell, it wasn't doing nothing. And then they say you can get hooked on that shit. So I'm like, I said, I'm just getting off of it. I was taking like 900 milligrams a day. 3 pills, yeah, 300 milligrams a pill. Now I got these white ones here because I wouldn't. Man, any medicine I don't hardly take, and I got an abundance of it. So I got gabapentin. I got another bottle or two like this, you know, that's full. But those are only 100 milligram pills. So I got off of the 300. When I ran out, I just never filled them back. Never refilled them.
Hot dog.
And that other blood pressure medicine I had, Cialis. I took a trip to Dallas, and I took a Cialis. Yeah.
Yeah, that's blood pressure medicine, all right. That'll get a few things up. But I don't know if the only thing that won't get up is your blood pressure. Get everything else up.
No, it's supposed to control your blood pressure, get it down. It is a blood pressure. It's a blood pressure medicine. It's actually for high blood pressure, but with good special side effects. Side effects. But you got to pay for that stuff, so I never refill that.
Yeah.
Didn't do any good anyway. It's not all that what it's cracked up to be, believe me.
Yeah.
But it was a low dose. It was only like 5 milligrams. So I don't even hardly take any blood pressure medicine no more. I'm just tired of it, man. And the medicine that I want and need, they not giving me. So
that's how it always is.
I see ads on TV where you can order
Viagra,
the little blue pill or the little yellow pill,
Viagra,
generic.
Yeah, but
for a fraction of the cost.
Yeah, but
that shit's a scam.
I
see those commercials.
Fake. That's not even Viagra. It's fake Viagra. It's counterfeit. And that's how they make it. That's how come they can sell it so cheap.
Okay, I'll go for that.
Just like them little energy savers you plug in the wall of your house, supposed to knock your light bill in half. The only circuit in that blue box you plug in the wall, the only electronics in there is just barely enough to light that LED when you plug it in. That's it. They got a bridge rectifier in it. Some don't even have that. It's an AC LED with a drop-in resistor in it. A capacitor and a drop-in resistor or a drop-in capacitor, and no. So, yeah. Luke Duke said, hello, Johnny.
Oh, who's that?
Luke Duke.
Oh, okay. Hey, Luke Duke.
I just got to find Bo Duke.
Get me and Johnny in the picture then.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to turn my phones on.
What's going on with these damn little fly things? They're all over the place.
Like little fruit fly type deals?
Yeah, I just killed like 5 of them.
Yeah, we got that too over here, man. South Louisiana was getting infested with them for a little bit.
I just saw this morning. I woke up. I don't have any fruit in my. I woke up this morning with 2 of them on my cover. I mean, I just killed about 4 or 5 of them on my plate.
Yeah, they're not a big fruit fly, like a house fly. These are small, it look like little stealth bombers. Yeah. Oh, I call them like a little fruit fly gnat or something.
And the damn termites are coming out because I had a termite this morning in my sink. I'm like, oh Lord.
Well, we had a swarm in the house one time, actually twice, but not year after year or back to back. And Missy was like, oh man, and we got a deep fryer, okay, that's on our snack bar. That big red deep fryer behind Johnny's head. What's up? Halfway, full wave. Anyway, we had a swarm of termites or ants, whatever, little queen ants, baby queen ants or whatever flying around. I think it was ants. It was the queens, because what they do, they They take off in the air, and the wind will catch them, and wherever they drop, that's where they build a new colony, ant nest, new ant colony.
Yeah.
So what it was new queens, ant queens. And they were, man, flying all in the house. And Missy took the raid, and she was spraying, and the damn grease is right there. Yeah. I'm like, oh man, there's 2.5 gallons of grease just went to waste.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, nothing worse than waking up and discovering 2 flies having intercourse on your lips. Yeah.
Well,
anyway, at least, yeah, there was somebody else telling me about those little fruit fly gnats.
yeah. I just saw them this morning, and I said, "What the fuck?" Like, I don't know. Like, I woke up and I had 2 of them on my cover, and I'm like, "Where the hell are they coming from?" They gotta be getting in somehow.
For those of y'all that don't know the name Daniel because of YouTube stuff now, that's Full Wave Rec. Full Wave
YouTube is drunk. YouTube is drunk, by the way.
Yeah,
Drunk
YouTube
with
is
something,
drunk.
I don't know what. They're in the school of Brian Kelly. They ought to be ousted. We ought to say bye to them too.
If the YouTube channels didn't, back then didn't type in what they wanted for their handle, that's why whatever that name you had for your sign in or your handle, your YouTube handle, this is your channel name. What's showing up here is your YouTube handle. The one that you have that when you looking at your channel and it says like Missy Lucat, well, Mrs. just says Missy Lucat. It don't say Missy Lucat 1988 or 1888.
I think mine was Field Guy 3162 or something like that. I was like, well, that ain't too bad. I just added a 2. But I think they changed it. But I don't know. I was typing in somebody's chat.
Type something in chat. Type something in chat.
I typed something in someone's chat last night. No one said a single thing. They said, hey, Field Guy. So they said it was Field Guy. Come on. This thing's a pain in the butt. Dot. Come on. Dot.
Something. I want to see what your YouTube handle
if it goes through. I got your handle right here. No.
Oh, you got to type it in on it. No, you don't have to because you the host. You can type in the.
Did it go through?
Not yet.
See, this thing's all screwy.
There it is. It's Field Guide 316. So you did it right.
Because I typed.
You caught it before the deadline.
Yeah, I guess I don't remember, but when I was in Kayla's stream last night, no one said anything. They were like, "Hey, Field Guy," and I'm like, "Hey." So I figured it was like So I don't think I have a problem with it. I must have been like, screw these numbers.
And you see your name, your regular channel name, not this name, but it is this name. It's all one word anyway, so it didn't matter, because your channel, Field Guy 316, was all one word, no spaces.
And I did it on purpose with the low. Huh?
Like you see Missy Lucat right there?
Yeah.
You see it's all one word?
1888.
That's her YouTube handle. YouTube did that so people can't counterfeit your channel. Can't copy your channel.
Okay.
So
for me, I put mine lowercase on purpose. But then there was a troll that tried to take my name years ago, and they capitalized the F. And I said, see? I said, that's not me, folks. And I said, I can tell you why, because mine's lowercase, and I will never change it.
Yeah, and all together.
Because you notice everybody on YouTube will capitalize theirs. A lot of people. I said, fuck that. I'm not going to do that.
That's their channel name.
Yeah.
Right here at Missy Luquette 1888. That's her YouTube address or YouTube handle. And she does have a video. See, Johnny Best and the band right here. 19 minutes, 44 seconds. I was at Lakeview Park, Lakeview Beach.
Uh-huh.
That's Mott and his old lady. Marty Mott.
Oh yeah.
The carpenter and his old lady.
I ain't seen Marty in a long time.
Thought you said he was at K-Bone a while back. Thursday night.
Oh, he used to come every once in a while, but there's a long time he hadn't came.
Oh, okay. But anyway, there's a difference between Missy. See, that's what's showing up here right there.
I see that.
And that's her channel name. See, it's separate words and it's capital letters and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And mine, what's mine?
Hi. Yours got some numbers out there.
See how mine is?
Yeah.
All one word, lowercase, Cajun Coin Hunter. And it's got the accent in front of it.
Yeah.
Mine's all separate. But anyway,
he said,
that's what I was saying earlier. For anybody that doesn't know Danny Cahoon, not Calhoun, Cahoon, that's Full Wave Rick.
Hey, Cajun, you ought to do a YouTube video on that. Remember how you were doing YouTube videos on highlight this and do this? You ought to make a video on that. I'm sure there's videos out there. You ought to say, yeah, these damn fools at YouTube messing up again. Let me show you how to do what's this now.
Yeah, but then somebody's going to say, oh, that's not what that's called. That's called this and that and the other. So, and then, fuck them.
I'm going to say, well, the hell with you then? Refer them to me, and I'll be like, excuse me, we don't give a rat's ass what your meaning is. We just made a video explaining it. So go F yourself. Yeah. Oh, I get people all the time that comment on my videos from like 5 years ago. You know you're wrong when you said blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, prove me that I'm wrong. Like, maybe I am, but still prove it. Don't just say, well, you're wrong. All right. But
see, when Daniel made his, he did uppercase all together, but uppercase for first and last. I'm looking at it right here.
Maybe I was smart. I just left mine at lowercase.
I'm his first subscriber.
Yeah.
See, this is a newer channel that he's got. His other channel was Full Wave Wrecked. This is a new one he had to make, and it's halfway wrecked.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a new one. Oh.
Yeah, this is Daniel Cahoon. Yeah, this is a new channel for him. Full Wave Wrecked.
Could have made one fuller.
It's in the cloud somewhere, and he could. His phone screen cracked and all that, and his recovery.
Yeah, mine's cracked. But I can
his
still
recovery
see
for his email and all that was that phone number. So it wasn't a two-step system or whatever, or two-way system. It was that phone was his recovery phone number instead of his mom's phone number or whatever. He could have went to his mom's house and all that, and then got his old email back up and running, his YouTube channel, but nope.
That is what it is. You learn.
That is Johnny. For sure. We're halfway there now.
It's not a mirage. He's right there.
It's not a mirage.
Yeah, that's him in the fleshy, as they say.
Like Bugs Bunny says, a mirage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All that good
That's
jazz.
when Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck went to Alibaba and the 40 Thieves, Open Sesame. That's when Daffy Duck went crazy. Mine, all mine, all mine.
Yeah.
Daffy Duck was a greedy little bastard.
Indeed he was. That's how they just drew him. Oh, hell. That over there. Today's a Monday.
And after one of them genies shrunk Daffy Duck into a little bitty thing like that, somebody had dropped a diamond. Regular sized diamond out of their hands, and then Daffy saw that diamond and ran up to it, and he was like, mine, a little squeaky voice, because he was, shrunk down to nothing, mine, oh mine, oh mine. And he went to that diamond and he was hugging it like that so nobody would take it. After he got punished by the genie, Alibaba's genie, for, being greedy in the cartoons. Yeah, Daffy Duck, mine, oh mine, oh mine. Went and hugged that little diamond. It was a diamond that went inside of a ring, that fell out of a ring or fell out of somebody's hand or the bag of treasure or whatever. But it was just a little diamond that was on the floor, dirt floor in the cave. And there was Daffy Duck all shrunk up, still greedy, and he just got punished for that by being shrunk. And he went up, mine, all mine again.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Here's Johnny.
No copyright on that. Well, they're all dead anyway, so you can't copyright it.
That didn't even sound close to Ed McMahon. I used to be able to do Here's Johnny real good. That's when I had more control over my voice.
Oh, yeah.
Midnight at the Oasis. Got that song stuck in my head. Me and Johnny heard that song earlier.
Which one?
Midnight at the Oasis.
April
1974. I think that was a number 2. She didn't get to number 1 with it. She got to number 2. Elton John, Benny and the Jets was holding the number 1 spot for like 3 months and knocked out a lot of songs that could have been number 1s if Benny and the Jets wouldn't have been number 1 that stayed there. There was 3 or 4 songs that could have hit number 1 if it wouldn't be for Benny and the Jets. Oh, you was trying for The Shining? Okay. Yeah, because that's what Jack Nicholson.
That's what he based it off of.
Jack Nicholson's not
not the golfer, the other one. Which one was in The Shining? Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
Okay, the actor. Didn't they have a golfer too, Jack Nicholson, or a name similar?
Jack Nicholson was Honey, I'm Home with the axe.
That's in The Shining. But he does like, here's Johnny. That Jack Nicholson says that when he's busting through the door with an axe.
He did that. Yeah, he did that because
Ed McMahon did that, and he got that from The Shining.
Okay. Well, I never saw The Shining.
Yeah. He did that because of Johnny Carson. Yeah.
You never saw The Shining?
No.
Well, where are you getting that Honey, I'm Home from?
The Shining.
Well, you said you never saw it.
I never saw it.
Oh, you just know the saying. Okay, I got you.
No, I've seen that same clip 100 times.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I never saw the movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never saw the movie neither. I just saw previews of the movie when I was young.
I'm not into those.
I seen the movie once, but
yeah, Johnny don't watch anything that has a butter knife cut in it. You don't
horror
like,
movies from
or paper cut.
way in the old days.
Yeah.
Like there was a movie I watched years and years and years ago. The name of it was the Screaming Skull. It was a black and white movie. And I hadn't seen it in years. And I bought this CD set that had a bunch of old movies in it, and that movie was in there. And I watched it.
That
And it was a good movie.
Johnny loves vampire movies. He don't like horror movies, but he loves vampire movies.
Oh, I watched a movie 2 years ago. I got it in a CD set. Name of it, Nosferatu. It was the first vampire movie ever made. It was made in 1922. So it was.
I've seen that.
It was remade not long ago.
Yeah, it was a silent movie made in 1922. And when I watched it, I was watching it in 2022. I said, I'm watching a 100-year-old movie.
Yeah.
And here it is, 2025. So it's 103 years old now. But a damn good movie.
I was telling Johnny, based on Anne Rice novels, Lestat, and Louis, and then Kirsten Dunst, she was in the movie as a little girl, and she tried cutting her hair and all that, and it would grow back, in a flash like that, it would grow back curly and all that. And she was like, I want to know which one of you done it. Which one of you turned me into a vampire. Anyway, it was actually kind of both of them, but Lestat's the one that finished it. That the Egyptians were the first vampires. And when you read the Anne Rice novels, you really into this. You the way she writes, you are actually part of that picture, if you know what I mean. And these hills have eyes. Yeah, man, that was nuclear zombies there, whatever they are, mutants, man. Yeah, that was from when they was doing them atomic bomb tests out in the desert, and there was people living out there, and they got caught up into that stuff, and they turned to mutants, and they breeding people, eating people. Oh man. Anyway, the ancient Egyptian, ancient Egyptian ancient vampires with the ancient Egyptians, and in her novels and then they got that movie with who's that girl singer that got killed in a plane crash in Bahamas? Aaliyah. Yeah. Real famous girl. Yeah, young girl too. She died. I think she was 21?
22, 20, something like she's pretty young.
21, 22, something like that. Yeah. But then the pilot, was partying with them before that. But anyway, they forced that pilot. They said, you're going to be fired, or whatever. So he was coerced into flying that plane and wasn't, how do they say that, qualified? He was qualified, right? But not in those conditions, especially at night. Because he didn't have instruments. He didn't have instruments or something like that. He was, kind of a novice pilot. Well, anyway, she was the star in one of the stars in Queen of the Dam.
She had signed up for. I think she had signed up for 2 or 3 more films. They were going to have a whole thing of films with her in it.
Yeah. So, she was an ancient Egyptian, and her Egyptian king, the Pharaoh, was sitting next to her. And anyway, she sucked all of his blood. She got out. Lestat woke her up, with his music, his violin music. And then his singing, Anne Rice rocks, and it was kind of close to the book, the movie, it was kind of. I wish that it had more of the more of the first start of the book in it, which it did in a sense, but delve into it a little more.
I've never read the book.
That was a good. You already read the book, the novel?
No, I said I never read the book.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking about reading it.
Yeah, it's a good read. You know, even though if you watch the movie, even though he did it, you're gonna say, "Wow, man, the book really gets into it." You know.
I think my mom's got a couple of Anne Rice books. I should read it since she's no longer around. I mean, I should read the damn things, but you know.
Sucked his blood and drank all his bud. It was horrifying. So yeah, she killed. I mean, her king. Okay, he was the head van. But anyway, that's where the novel Lestat, Morbius. I think it was Morbius or Marcus. Wait, Marcus.
Yeah, you're going into the Matrix now, I think.
Yeah, no, it's Marcus.
Yeah.
The one that made Lestat. In fact, that's where it got a little off right there, because Lestat in the novel, when he finds the guy that made him, it kind of went that way a little bit, but he didn't hang around when he made Lestat. He didn't hang around after that to teach him and all this stuff, like they showed in the novel. I mean, in the movie. I think his name was Marcus. Marius. That's it. The movie was good, though. I like it. Queen of the Damned. In fact, me and Johnny was talking about it, and I was going through like Tubi or something, and I seen Queen of the Damned, and I was like, is that what I think it is? And I was kind of, sure enough, it was. So I said, well, I'm watching this.
Yeah. It's a good movie.
And I forgot to tell Johnny about it, that I had watched a movie. I watched a movie on what we were talking about, the vampires being ancient Egyptians.
All that stuff comes from Egypt, it seems like.
Yeah, well, Egypt was in Africa, you know, and they say the people came from Africa, you know, Egypt. Who's got a cat?
What cat?
Or a squeak. You sitting in a chair, an office chair?
I'm not moving. Maybe it's my phone. Let me plug in the headphones, I guess.
No. It sounded like a cat. Sounded like a baby cat, like that. It's not your computer messing. It's not your phone messing up. It's not that, and you're not echoing neither. So, I mean, wow, that's shit. I
didn't echo last time.
You batting 100. Yeah, you didn't echo last time. That's right, because I never had to ask you.
StreamYard's changed. That's why I told you StreamYard's changed. When I got in the StreamYards today, it asked me all kinds of survey questions. Would you rate? I put 0, 0, 0. How would you rate StreamYard? I said Gage should buy it back.
There you go. Yeah.
But
Full Wave said, that was me. I just sat on a squeaky toy, and your butt made a loud noise. Yeah. It's like, did you fart? No, something fell out my asshole and hit the floor and made a loud noise.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I'm just like, no. Well,
Missy went to the emergency room last week. Yeah, last week. About a week and a half ago, something like that. Anyway, I think it was last Saturday or something. Anyhow, about a week and a half ago, they were telling Missy, no, you're not blocked. You got, a little bit in there, but not much. They said, but you blocked. You got gas. You have a gas buildup that's blocked. If I'd have been in that emergency room with them, I'd have said, bullshit, that woman farts worse than a sailor. She'll rip some out that's 5 seconds long, real loud.
Yeah.
Yeah. She ain't going to do it in front of people over here. She'll go to the bathroom, get up and go to the bathroom and do it. Or while she's in the bed, man, I mean, she rips them. I'm like, they wrong. I said, you wasn't blocked for, I said, that's your back that's hurting you. There was broken, crushed vertebrae. She's got all kind of splendid vertebrae in her back that they had found. She knew that they knew something was wrong with her back, but they never did. They did a CT scan on her. And they saw them broken vertebrae and crushed vertebrae and all that, all splintered up. They were like, damn. So they're like, man, your back's messed up. She said, I was born with a bad back. Bones missing in her back.
Is her back as bad as yours or what?
That or worse, because she was born with bones missing.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, she was born deaf in one ear. Partially deaf in the other one.
I'll tell it.
Bad bones missing, and then all that pulling and working hard and all that.
Yeah.
With her mama too and all that. She got all them damn vertebrae in the back are crushed and all that. But anyway, when she went to the emergency room, they told us but about her back, but. She was hurting. She went to the emergency room and she thought she was still blocked. They said, no, you're not blocked. You're hurting because you have trapped air. You need to fart real bad, they told her. And I'm like, that's bullshit. She lays out some healthy ones, big time.
Yeah.
I was talking to this friend of mine, and his back's all messed up. I told him, I said, I think I'm the only person I know that don't have a bad back.
Yeah, everybody you hang around with has got a bad back.
Yeah.
Man, my back's always killing me.
3 dead in Jamaica, bad one heading north. Yeah, we was talking about the hurricane a while ago. Hurricane Melissa.
The Wrath of Khan. No, I don't know.
Yeah. And unless it just started moving north in the last few hours, then it just started. But
I haven't checked it since I got home, really. Because I was looking at it at work and I was like, well, we were talking about it and I'm like, yeah, I feel for them people, eh? It's gonna kill that island. But
let me check Beaumont weather page. The Golden Triangle weather page.
it says, good Lord, run for the hills.
Your connection is not private.
Well, I always knew that. That's the first time that ever came up.
But everybody goes to that site.
That's the first time that. Okay, there we go. I'm looking at the satellite view of the hurricane. Boy, that's a beautiful hurricane. Big old perfect eye. Turning. Man, that thing, the top of it goes to the Bahamas. Look.
Yeah.
The inflow, top to the north of the storm and all that, the inflow starting past the Bahamas and going down through Cuba, feeding the storm. It's right below Jamaica, right below and to the west. It's not straight below Jamaica, but a little southeast or whatever the middle of Jamaica is.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look all that black and red in there. Damn.
I mean, that's a tight storm.
Yep. And they ain't nothing loose about that one. Where's
And it's tearing over.
where's the hurricane page at?
And it's tearing over Haiti and Dominican Republic too.
Where's the hurricane page? You took it away? Well, I'll be damned. They sure did. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. I got it. That thing's solid red. 175 mile an hour winds now. Yeah, it went up. Damn, the pressure's 909, and Hurricane Gilbert was 800 and what? 50 something?
Yeah.
88
the lower
or
the
something.
pressure, the more the speed.
Right.
909,
That's 909. Usually at 945, that's a rough, tough storm. It's 2 miles an hour. You know, it went up from 1 mile an hour to 2 mile an hour northwest. So that means it's still heading toward the Gulf. It's still heading toward the Gulf. Slowly but surely.
It ain't coming toward us. It's going. If it's going anywhere, it's going to take Cuba
it ain't
out
coming.
straight up.
It ain't going. Well, they said it's not going to come in the Gulf because of the cold fronts. But I've seen one duck under a cold front one time. That's happened before.
It's rare, but yeah.
They're still calling for it to go
back out in the Atlantic.
Yeah. They say it's going, the way it's showing here on the Hurricane Center, it's going to start moving north here starting tomorrow at 2 o'clock, I think. It's going to start heading north and then northeast. And it's going to take out the Turks and Caicos. And
it's going to affect
Haiti. It's going to take out Haiti, not the Dominican Republic, but the western tip of Haiti. And the eastern end of Cuba is going to get smashed. Well, and Jamaica, naturally, because it's not but 100 miles below Jamaica right now. The eye. Jamaica's still getting hurricane force winds. Non-stop hurricane force winds. So that'd be like the third day tomorrow.
They're gonna get hurricane winds for a while before that storm moves, I'm afraid.
The commenter said one guy fell off a ladder and died, so that didn't have nothing to do with the storm. It did, because he was nailing plywood up to get prepared. But shit, it don't do no good to put plywood up with 110 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, but they figure, we'll see if this works. They don't know. We'll give it a shot.
Let's see what it says here about where is it at. It don't give it like 100 miles south to whoever and whatever. It's not saying that. Well, I gotta go. Excuse me for a few minutes.
Go ahead.
I gotta go take a bite.
There you go. Huh. And let's see if I remember how to do this properly. It's not a lean off the dock moment, but it's close enough. I did not have the banner running. I didn't have it running last time, and I didn't have it running this time. So I'll let that run this time. And don't call you Shirley. Well, you know. Hey, Goodrow, you need some toilet paper over there? You good? This is all good, I guess. I don't know. Well, I really hope I really hope that it nobody gets hurt. But besides this storm, yeah, it's just, you know, all people can do is pray and see that God decides not to take out his fury and wrath on these innocent people. That's about it. Or maybe he's loaded and he says, just go ahead and do it. I don't know. But my coworker came from Haiti, so he's got family in Haiti. So I don't want to hear today or tomorrow, oh, can you come in for me? I got like, nah, I'm not doing that shit. Like, you're like 42,000 miles away. What the hell can you possibly do other than phone? You know, you're not flying all the way back there, because if that's the case, I hope you don't come back. Shit. But you don't want to come back. But, you know, shit. I'll do the commercial just because. Yeah, it goes a little something like this. And this Lean Off the Dock moment is brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. By Stack. Grumpy Stack, that is. Located in Ville Platte, Louisiana. Home of the Million Mile Tire. He ships it, you handle it.
Yeah.
We're going to find Grumpy Stack. He's been MIA on me lately, but I don't know. But
Boy, you're right, Daniel. I'm so glad it's not headed this way.
don't want it heading out nowhere. Hell no. Oh, wait. It'd be the last place I wanted to heading out.
I have a 90-year-old oak tree right behind my house that survived every storm so far that passed, but I'm not sure how many more it can survive.
Well, it's been a good luck charm lately.
Yeah.
Over the years, I mean, but might get a few more. You never know. Hopefully, we don't get any good. We don't get any storms this year. Let's see. Oh, that thing. That's the pet machine. Yeah. Why do I still have that thing? All right. Let's see. Yeah, Mother Nature is pissed off, and apparently she's taking it out on Jamaica. She's like, where should I take out this time? Throws a dart. Jamaica, you bastards. You're going to feel my wrath. Mother Nature's a funny thing. Can't predict her. And even if you could, she wouldn't listen to you. Always on the rag, I say. But, I don't even know why we have these storms. It's funny how you question things.
What's that?
Oh, God. We have these storms, and then disasters happen. Oh, God. Having faith in God. He's the one that created that stuff in the first place.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of an oxymoron. It's like, of course, maybe when we pass on to the other side, it may be a whole bit different. It may be like, it ain't me doing it, it's the other one doing it. You never know.
You're right.
So it's type of crazy like that. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. That's an island. They're kind of stuck there. I would hope people that got the means get on an airplane, get the hell out of there, go somewhere. Pull out a visa. Go to Atlanta.
Because after this, after this storm, there'll be nothing left on that island.
Yeah, it might take it all. Hopefully it doesn't. It's not going to be a Cat 5 like Cajun was saying. Obviously, it might hit landfall as a Cat 4, Cat 3. But still, that's enough to rip off roofs and cause some major damage.
Yeah.
Yep, come here. Let's see. Let's try to find something. This dude's robbing somebody with a machete. You don't even want any money, you just want cigarettes. That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I think when Boo finally comes back, I think I'm going to head to my house because I'm getting tired. But I'm going to wait till he comes back.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He'll probably. We've been on 2 hours, almost 2 hours, a couple more minutes. So he'll probably want to end, go. Once he goes, I'll just end my stream. I'm just like, I just want to jump on and talk about BYE FELICIA Brian Kelly. So glad he's gone. I never did like his ass. I was like, happy Monday. You ought to go knock on the door. Hey, they hired Brian Kelly back. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit, they done fired someone else now, too. I left on Goose Sports. He does the games. And he talked about how they fired the offensive coordinator, too, this morning. And I said, a fire in a day makes the Tigers go play.
Yeah, there you go.
Eventually, you're going to fire. They're going to get to the point where it's like, oh, shit, they're going to fire me next. We better do good. Because Brian Kelly left. He left with 5. He only. Huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, he only left with 5 words last night. He said, love y'all. Finish the season. That was his last words.
Uh-huh.
He might as well have said, kiss my ass. I'm retiring with your money.
Yeah.
$54 million. Yeah.
I was watching the game Saturday night, and the Kelly must go signs were coming out. GEAUX. And then yesterday they had a bulletin on TV. They let Brian Kelly go. I said I knew that was coming.
I didn't watch it. I just had a feeling. Because we done lost it to Texas A&M the last 2 years. I had a feeling that they were going to find. And I flipped it on briefly, and I saw where they were at halftime, and I'm like, I just got that feeling. I didn't even know the score until after the Saints game yesterday. I was like, let me see what the score was. And I saw it's 49-25. And I said it was probably worse than that. They probably scored a garbage touchdown. But, yeah, it was time. It was time for him to go. It was time for him to go 4.5 years ago when they hired him. I didn't like the hire back then. I'm like, he didn't do shit at Notre Dame. He was there for 10 years. Didn't lead them to a national title. He never won a title. He comes this close. LSU put $19 million into this roster. Another 20 or 30 million through boosters. Dude's got the number one recruiting class the last 3 years and can't even get to a college playoff.
I know.
So I'm just like, you got all of this at your disposal, and you can't. And once you get 3 losses, it's done. 3 losses, you're out. LSU season is done. I mean, they're going to make a bowl game. They're going to finish 10-4, 9-5. I mean, they're going to get a bowl game. They'll get the 10 wins somehow, I think. But I mean, you know, that Biden was tricky, huh?
Yeah.
That was a tricky son of a gun.
Oh yeah, no. I heard you talking about the Cat 5 when it hits Jamaica. Oh, it'll be a Cat 5. It's going to hit Jamaica as a Cat 5. I mean, the top of the hurricane's already over Jamaica. You know, it's not affecting.
Yeah, you're right about that.
But what I was talking about, like, say if it would, and I did say if it would go into Alabama, and I did that on purpose.
It needs to hit Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, there you go. I said it would be a Cat 5 before landfall. Then it would weaken because of the top of the storm. I see it, Johnny.
Yeah.
I said, I know you biting chomping at the bit for me to see right there. I heard him when he said he was going to put the banner up.
Uh-huh.
Home of the $1 Million Tire. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, because when a storm goes over land, it's going to weaken. Small island like Jamaica, man, that's not even a fly on a horse's back, you know. It don't affect it. Cuba would affect it if it would go from the east to the west. It would affect it, but it would reorganize. I mean, gain strength in a heartbeat, like Gilbert did when they went over to Yucatan in the '88. It went over to Yucatan. It came back out it hit as a 5, I think. It came back out as like a 3 or 2 and went back up to a 5 and then hit Mexico. Good thing it wasn't a populated area.
Mm-hmm.
The Iceman coming.
Oh, hey!
Really? Ice guy, full vested, walked in front of your house. Damn. They looking for somebody.
They're looking for the Mexicans. Run! Yeah. No speaking Spanish while you see him. Now you're like, yeah, close enough. You know, they deported not deported, but they arrested I forgot what state, and it was a police officer for one of these cities, I guess in Indiana, Illinois, I forget exactly where. Illegal alien, been on the force for over 10 years, and I'm like, how does this go undetected? And people are pissed because they.
And he was an illegal alien?
Yeah.
Really?
And he's been in. Yeah. And
now, did ICE pick him up, or was he actually an illegal alien and then they picked him up?
No, ICE picked him up last week, I think it was. He was a cop. And
yeah, I know, but was he an illegal alien or was he here legally?
They said he was a legal alien. That's what they said in the article I read, but I don't know how the hell you become a cop with no paperwork. Apparently he must have bought it off or something, but you know, so people are pissed. People are pissed because they were like, oh, now you're deporting police officers. He should get a pass. And I'm like, I don't care who he is. I don't care if he's Jesus. If he's in this country illegally, get his ass out.
They had in Florida, I think it was in Florida. Yeah, because they was on one of them golf carts, you know, side by side, not a golf cart, but a side by side, motorized. And this cop stopped him. He was crossing. He was in a median or something, crossing somewhere. A cop stopped this guy and lady on this side by side, and he was talking and told the cop, "Oh, we just riding. We live right there." So anyway, he just leans back and she says, "I'm the police chief over there. Next town over." And he was like, "Oh, I thought I recognized it." She said, "Yeah, I just thought you might want to, let us go or something, seeing that I'm the chief." And the next day she resigned. The public outcry, because it was on the YouTube video or Twitter video or something. And she can just show a badge and get out of jail free card like that. That's her get out of jail free card or commission card. Because when you you have a card, a commission card that you're a commissioned police officer. So she
there's this channel that does
get out of jail free card is her badge and commission card. So anyway, she resigned the next day.
Yeah, there's that YouTube channel. It's a cop watch channel, and they go around. It's mostly about Karens and stuff, but you'll see cops and stuff. "Oh, I'm so and so," and they all act a turn. They don't realize, or they forget they're on camera. And then they tell them, "I wish I could remember the name of." There's this one I watch a lot. It's mostly got to do with these drunk girls on beaches, and they'll tell them, "You're under arrest." "My daddy knows people. My daddy knows the man." I'm like, okay, that's fine. "Oh, I'm the governor." That's fine. Who cares who you know? Cops like, "We doing our job and you going to jail." So I mean, yeah. So
yeah, I seen a few of them at like Fort Walton Beach or whatever, and young, 18, 19, drinking, I mean, they look like they old enough to drink and all that, but they acting an ass, and somebody calls the law, and then the law gets involved. "How old are you?" No, there's a bunch of them, "How old are you?" "Oh, I'm 22, and then come, "Where's your ID?" "Oh, it's in my motel room," or something, and then they finally get the truth, and well, they going to jail. You didn't lie to a police officer.
You go to jail. Yep. You go to jail just for lying to a police officer.
And if you try to escape or whatever, you run from a cop, that is a automatic felony.
Yeah.
Felony charge. If you break out of jail and run, or if somebody opens the door and you bust out and run, okay, like you're a trustee or not a trustee or whatever, and you run, you escape, that's automatic extra year in jail. You was in jail, you was fixing to get out next week, and you decide to freaking run because your buddy got a crack rock over there. He's a rock star with no guitar, and he got a crack rock waiting for you, and you getting the Joneses for that crack rock or that piece of meth or whatever, and you decide you're gonna skip out a week early, or you just turn that into another year and another charge, felony.
Now it has to be pretty stupid for that, but there are some dumb ones.
Now he said he just laughed and waved. At first I thought it was a Halloween costume. Freak, yeah, I'm okay now. Okay, yeah, good thing. Yeah, like you want ammonia pack, sniffing salts, smelling salts. You all right there, Danny boy?
He shit his pants. He's like, "No Mexicans here. We're good. On to the next town."
Good thing you don't look like a Tijuana tahini.
Yeah.
And that's what I got to say about that.
You saw President Trump's comments today. They were asking him about something. And he goes, how do you say it? He goes, I'm sick and tired of these fucking people. And they bleeped it out. And he goes, they need to get their fucking act together. He goes, I don't know why I got to do everything. Blah, blah, blah. And he was talking about something. He went off. And they were like, wow, we've never seen any person
is that the one where he's in the yard outside saying, people don't know what the fuck they doing? That? Or he don't know what the fuck he's doing? That?
He
that's
said
old.
That one, and there was another one.
That's old.
No, well, he did one today because they brought it up today.
Oh, really? Okay, another.
He's going to Air Force. This one. Well, this one I think he was going to Air Force. He was getting on Air Force One or something. But it's on. Look up.
Oh, he wasn't in the White House lawn then. He was not on Air Force One. Now, Marine One or the helicopter. I forget what that one is.
No, he wasn't on it. He was on something. He was walking towards it. And he was talking about the Israelis and this and that, what's going on, and all the shit. Yeah. So
yeah, well, I seen one a while back. It was like right around the time, a month and 2 months ago, when he was talking about the peace treaty or ceasefire, and then somebody threw a missile at somebody. Out of the blue, they just threw one out there, and it was like then Trump. He's like walking on the White House lawn or wherever, and going to the helicopter or getting off of it, and he was like, "Yeah, he don't know what the fuck he's doing, or they don't know what the fuck they doing."
Yeah, I saw that one today too, but then there was another one.
Okay.
They were showing that one, and then there was something else he said today because they bleeped it twice.
Okay.
And everybody was like, "Well, he shouldn't act that way." The hell with that,
man.
Some crazy stuff.
Sunny beaches.
That's why I lay down and I don't get my ass up after work a lot of times.
Yeah, but then if I go lay down, man, an hour later or whatever, I won't be able to get comfortable. I'm gonna be up again. Something. I gotta be tired now. I didn't learn that. I gotta be tired. Go lay down, and at least I can get like an hour of sleep, rest, I should say.
Yeah.
Man. And I tell you what, I really heard it a couple of days ago when me and Thursday, and that's more than a couple of days ago. Shit, that's 4 days ago. My crop that I was wearing, I had it on the asphalt in the parking lot at the Jeep, and Johnny was unloading groceries. Well, I was going to get out of that scooter, off of it, and I accidentally hit the damn accelerator, and that thing jerked forward, and my foot was on the ground, and it was kind of leaning like that,
Shit.
And it got caught. The rubber stayed caught on the asphalt, and that damn scooter jerked up forward, and my leg was staying still, and my body was going forward. My leg was behind me. That hurt like a bitch.
It's like, well, there goes the man. See ya.
What's that guy's name? That actor, Corbin.
Corbin Burnson?
No, Corbin. He played old westerns and stuff, and older movies. He's still living. Kind of like the Noble Willingham era type.
Oh, yeah, Corbin, I can't think. I know you're talking about.
He's got a real wide face and a real wide grin like that. And when he says something, he's like, I think he played in Northern Exposure. Corbin.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, and he's got that line, that famous line. He's got this wide face and kind of grin. He said, "Yeah, that hurt like a bitch." I'm trying to imitate the way he did it.
Corbin Burnson or something.
Not Burnson, but I think that's what he said too.
Corbin.
Corbin. I want to say Corbin. Corbin. Corbin, I think.
Yeah.
I'm looking at her right now.
You're like, there it is. Google, what the hell's his name?
Corbin Burns is a baseball player. Corbin Burnson is an actor and film director.
That's the one you're thinking about, I think.
No, that's not him at all. I'm looking at his picture right there, I think. Let's see. No, that's not him. And
Why don't you look up the cast?
His last
Look up
name
the
might
cast.
be Corbin.
Look up the cast of Northern Exposure.
Yeah.
Google that. See if it's him. That'll should Wikipedia it. It'll tell you the cast and everything. I think that show ran from 89 to 93, I think. Give or take.
Barry Corbin.
Barry
Corbin. Like I said, I think it's his last name.
Okay.
Barry
Corbin.
Corbin.
Yeah.
He played in a lot of stuff, man. He was born in Texas in 1940. Lonesome Dove, yeah, he played in Lonesome Dove. Roscoe Brown, the deputy, the kind of not dim-witted but not too bright deputy. Well, Peaches, yeah. I don't think that she'd want me going after her.
I remember him in all those old westerns.
He's known for that black cowboy hat too. There he is right there in Lonesome Dove.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was in the Marines too. I think Marines. Yeah, he was a Marine.
Always a good thing.
Yeah. That's him. That was Lonesome Dove right there. Yeah, he played a deputy, and I think that wasn't Bruce Boxletter, but one of the I want to say he was in Star Trek, maybe not.
I don't remember Star Trek.
No, not Corbin. Another guy. They played one of the Captain Kirk, James Kirk.
Shatner?
Had a bunch. No, not Shatner, but there was a bunch of them that played Kirk, Captain Kirk. The reoccurring Star Treks, Star Trek movies. They had Pike.
I don't know his name.
Captain Pike.
Pike. Yeah.
He was in Star Trek.
Captain Pike was returned, or
it was
not returned.
2 episode.
That's some series.
So what? Jeffrey Mitchell?
The Inquisition.
He was the original. He was the original one.
Jeffrey Mitchell played.
I think that's original. His name, yeah.
Played Kurt.
He was Pike. No,
oh, Pike. Oh, okay. And there was what's this kind of glassy-eyed dude? Let me look up Captain.
Colt 49 works every time. Hi, I'm Billy D. Williams.
Hi. What's up, Colt? Okay, let's see who played Pike. That's
Jeffrey. I think that's his name. I could be mistaken.
Anson Mount played him. Jeffrey Hunter, the Cage original pilot. Bruce.
Jeffrey Hunter. Why did I say Mitchell? I mean, Jeffrey Hunter was supposed. He was supposed to be Captain Kirk. They made him Pike in the pilot. They want to change him to Kirk, and the only reason is he wanted more money. And they told him no, so he said, "No, I'm good. I'll go somewhere else and
First
I think he died a
TV
few years
appearance
later.
was The Cage. So that was Jeffrey Hunter, The Cage, original pilot for
Yeah.
Captain Pike, Christopher Pike.
Yeah. Well, it was going to be Pike, and when he passed, that's when they made a new Captain Kirk. So, yeah, Jeffrey Hunter, and he passed away. I don't think he lived that long past that.
See, like Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, Officer Spock. Who passed away? You said?
Huh?
You said somebody passed away.
No, I said I don't think Jeffrey Hunter stayed. I think he passed away a few years after he did that Star Trek thing.
Oh, Jeffrey Hunter.
I saw on the
I don't know
news.
why.
Jeffrey Hunter played Captain Pike in the original pilot, The Cage.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I saw on the news this morning, on the crawl line this morning, that June Lockhart passed away.
Yeah, she had just made
100. Yeah.
She had just made 100 like a couple of months ago.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. She made it past 100.
Okay, let's see all the actors who played Captain Pike. Well, crap. Are they going to show, or are they showing something else here? Crap. Okay.
That was weird.
Okay, let me look something up here.
Well, I think I'm going home.
All right, Johnny. I'll catch you later.
I'm tired of. Go catch
See you,
the
Johnny.
World Series game.
Chris Cooper, the actor Chris Cooper.
Who?
Chris Cooper.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh, Chris Cooper.
That's what I said. Chris Cooper.
Okay.
I don't know how you get Christine out of there. Let me see images. Okay, he played in one of the Star Trek things. Chris Cooper. He played one of the stars in Star Trek. One of the movies that went back, like a prequel or whatever. Because they got all kind of Star Trek prequels and stuff now that don't coincide with the original Star Trek.
I know.
The stories don't match up. There's what they call continuity issues there.
They had a Star Trek that came out after Star Trek Deep Space Nine that was supposed to be before the original Star Trek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which they're bringing back.
That woman that played a Vulcan, how could they do that when that did Enterprise just started out?
No, they never said Enterprise just started out. There was Finding Strange New Worlds. They had aliens on the original Enterprise and the original Star Trek.
Then they did another Star Trek series.
Because they had Spock on there. He was a Vulcan.
They did another Star Trek series, which is supposed to be before that one.
Yeah, and I remember the one. I remember the one about
I said, they messing up.
I remember the one about the movie about First Contact.
Yeah.
Where which his name was the inventor of the warp drive, and him and Riker went up in
Cochrane.
space.
Well, that was
Cochrane, yeah. But
Scott Bakula was that Star Trek series right after Deep Space Nine.
No, this was a movie.
Star Trek Enterprise.
Contact.
Well, in the Star Trek series after Deep Space Nine, Scott Bakula was the captain, and his daddy in that show had invented the warp drive, and one of the guys took a starship out to test it out, and it blew up, and they had to go through another starship and straighten out what was the matter with it. And
Chris
Pine got it fixed, and it went out on its voyage. And that was that series.
Yeah, they're bringing back Scott Bakula's coming back for new Enterprise. They said. I don't know the name of it or anything, but it's supposed to be where he's the president of United Federation of Planets. So further on.
Chris Pine. Who's this actor right here that's playing Kirk or Pike, whatever? He looks like Kirk, though. Who is this? Is that Anson Mount?
Apparently, yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you don't know. Okay.
I don't know all the Star Trek movies.
Chris Cooper had something to do with one of the Star Trek or something like that.
I don't even know who that is.
Chris Cooper.
I have no idea who that is. I haven't watched any of the newer Star Treks, though. Remakes, and I haven't watched all that crap. I don't watch remakes.
Chris played... Oh, crap. Let me look. IMDb, Internet Movie Database. Come on. Get back over here. He played... oh, boy. He's from Texas. The History of Sound, Boston Strangler, that's all newer stuff. Within there was Homecoming, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Let me get some of the old stuff. He played Norman Osborn in The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
The Corrections, Mea Culpa, The Tempest.
I think I know who you're talking about now.
The Company Man, Where the Wild Things Are, Married Life, The Kingdom Breach, Syriana, Jarhead, Capote, The Born Supremacy, played Conklin, uncredited Seabiscuit, The Born Identity, played most of the Borns. The Patriot. Oh yeah, The Patriot with Mel Gibson. Remember Mel Gibson? He was what they call the Ghost. He was killing everybody with his tomahawk. The Patriot, Mel Gibson, back during the Revolutionary War.
Yeah, I never saw it though. I know you're talking about.
Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, see, that was a good movie. That's an old movie. That was in 2000, 25. Well, no, actually it was 2000.
Well, I could always go back and watch it.
Let's see. Return to Lonesome Dove. Like I said, he was the sheriff in that Lonesome Dove.
What did you do that code that go with that?
What?
Under that stuff.
Oh, the screen that's in the ice box in the other room. He played in All My Children, Another World. That was all way back in the early 80s.
Oh.
I'll show you a picture of him.
Well, I'm heading out.
All right, Johnny. Plutarch. Oh,
See,
he
Johnny?
also. I was gonna say he played in Independence Day, but that was the other guy.
I know who you're talking about now. I was thinking about him. I know I'm supposed to think about that joke, but I can't think about a joke right now, so my brain hurts.
Let me just show you a quick picture. Where's my thing? Cool. I got so many tabs open right there. Share screen, share screen. Right there. Look in the basement. Montrose Space Station. Okay, you can call me Shirley. Did you hear about the Midnight Rambler? Ran into the Boston Strangler, had tea, and parted ways. Facebook, somebody put up a picture of the Boston, not the Boston Strangler, the Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler. I think that was in California. That was he killed and shit. I don't know, man. 100 something different people. He killed like murdered 31 or 32 that they found. Raped a bunch more women. Did all kind of beat the hell out of people. Stole their cars and beat them up bad. All that stuff. There was over 100 people affected by that. Called a Nightcrawler or the Night Stalker. That's what made me think of that Boston Strangler. Boston Stranger. Missing an L. Wait, let me see here. You got that up? Yeah, right here. Chris Cooper. That's him.
Yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. I couldn't think of it at the time.
Oh.
No sudden movements.
Oh, man, I didn't even move to cause that. It just hits me when it wants. Boy, and I'll tell you what, when it does, man, I'm going to probably take another one of them before I go to bed. I'm make myself sleep good. Flexoreals, muscle relaxer.
Yeah.
That'll make me sleep. Get about 5 of them in you. It don't matter if I need. I don't care if I piss in the bed, as long as I get a good night's sleep.
You could always change the mattress. Oh.
Yep. Oh man. Let's see if this phone's charged. Missy said my phone ain't working. Oh, okay, well, now it is. Now that it's charged. Damn. No.
I've been charging mine the whole time. It's at 73%.
What's Colt been up to?
He's still around.
I think
he was drinking a beer.
I think I was on the toilet when he came in, huh?
No, we were talking. You were talking about. We were talking about something. I didn't see him for 5 minutes after he posted. I've been watching the. Oh.
I've been talking about Carbon.
Yeah, that's when he. That's when he.
James Carbon.
Yeah. All suspects are proven guilty until we say they're innocent.
Well, damn it. Now my satellite pictures went away.
That damn ghost.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, it's just hanging around south of Jamaica right there, just turning and turning and swirling and swirling. And there's something else that looked like it might want to blow up to the east of the Lesser Antilles.
He likes Jamaica. It's like, hi, Jamaica. I'm going to hang around for a while before I decide to come visit.
Hey there, Jamaica man. Coming to pay you a visit.
Hurricanes is like the mother-in-law you don't want to see.
Yeah.
They creep up, they hang around, and they're like, hey, I'm going to stay a while.
Like,
and then
I'm going to share this. Where is it at? Here we go. Okay, well, I wonder if I can do that one. Yeah, okay, I don't have to look for it at the bottom. It's right there. Okay, there's a good one right there. That shows, that's live. It's animated, you know. Satellite goes from daylight to dark.
Wait up. I hit the wrong button. Is it up there? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's there. Look at that. It's just stay in one spot. Right there, one spot. You can barely see Jamaica in there. You can barely see Jamaica in there. You can see it right. Let's see. Let me put my my cursor on it. Jamaica's right there where my hand's at. Turning. The eye is not quite south. It's southwest. Southwest of Jamaica. Just a hair. Okay, about 50 miles off Canada, 80 miles off Canada. No, probably 100 miles off Canada because it's directly below it. They said on the weather channel thing that they drew a line. It was like it's 100 miles from the southern tip of the island to the eye of the storm.
Yeah, it's a big storm.
Yeah, it's a beautiful hurricane. Man, I mean, it's pretty. And here's the infrared right there. Look at that. Look at that. Green and look, red and black. I mean, the whole storm is just turning into, it's just one big nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
That storm has the energy of, did you see Ross offering $10,000 for getting rid of ads from your Samsung refrigerator? What the hell? Getting rid of ads.
My refrigerator doesn't speak.
Yeah, you don't have a smart fridge. They got them with the damn screen on it that shows what's on the inside of the damn icebox. And you can watch a movie while you're cooking.
My cousin's got one of those. And I said, she's got, like, my cousin that lives right down the street from my aunt. And I'm like, she's always broke. And I said, well, yeah, you spent $20 million, whatever the fuck it is, on a, because last year when I went to a house before she moved back into the trailer that she bought, she's got this thing and it's, how can I help you today? It's got Siri on it. And I'm like, press the button, you can see the eggs in there. I'm like, do I really need to see this? I'm like, okay.
Well, that's the
walk
same,
up to it.
That's the same icebox that that'll make your grocery list and order your groceries for you.
Yeah.
At Walmart.
Well, this one, I walk up to it and I say, open refrigerator, and the door's open.
Damn.
Like, what? Yeah, it was I don't remember the model, but she had got it. It was brand new. This was like last year. It was brand new. Big ass refrigerator. I'm like, I think she said she spent like $2,000, $3,000. I said, why the fuck do you need to spend that much money on? That's a car note.
Yeah.
That's a shitload of money. My refrigerator, I got it from Old House. It was sitting there from Old House. That thing's 1992. Still works. The old shit still goes. My mom wanted to throw it away. I said, nah, I'm taking that shit with me. I pulled down the freaking door. I took the hinges off the door, broke the damn door down, pulled that sucker out. She's like, that's probably why the other ones didn't take it. I said, well, I'm going to find a way to take it.
See, I'm just starting to see that cool front on a weather map. It's just starting to get in the panhandle of Texas up there, I think.
Well, it's been at a fit this morning. It was when I went to work. It was 47 degrees, and I really didn't feel anything, but I was breathing and I could see my breath, and I was like, "Well, that's interesting." Because I walk to work in the morning.
I'm seeing a
So
bunch
it's
of
very
stuff
cold.
off the eastern seaboard, the east coast of the United States. That kind of looks like a cool front that came through. But if that's the cool front that came through, then this storm can easily duck in the Gulf of Mexico. I mean, Gulf of America, excuse me. Gulf of America. America.
What do you speak of the Gulf of Mexico? I have not heard it before.
I have not heard that before.
It does not compute.
Yeah, it looks like there's something. I mean, all the way up north, all the way down to Florida, and in the Gulf, there's something that's that made its way through, and that looks like a cold front to me. Unless there's another one right behind it, I'm seeing something else behind it, but it's not giving me that
possible.
that view of the middle of the United States. I wonder if I could get a satellite. Let me see if I can. Satellite imagery of the United States. Weather satellite of the United States. Right here. Okay, the Weather Channel. U.S. satellite and radar map. All right.
That's the one I use.
Inside the eye of Hurricane Melissa. Yeah, somebody was in there. A plane, one of them hurricane hunters. I see the props.
They go in there every 6 hours, I think.
I think it's every 4.
Maybe so. You're probably right.
It depends on how close it is to the United States. So usually it's every 4 when it's something like that. Before that, it's every 6. When it's too far out, they don't even fly in it. They just rely on radar and satellite maps to show intensities and all that. All right, I'm looking at the visible satellite map. It's not animated and all, but it damn sure looks like that cold front is past the eastern seaboard. And the dry air, okay, it's not, okay, I'm looking at dry air. Okay, so there's a bunch of dry air in the Gulf, all right, and hurricanes avoid that like the plague. Because they don't want to kill themselves. They have killed themselves before, no choice, going into dry air. But I don't know how long that dry air is going to be in the Gulf. If it goes away, then that storm can move in the Gulf. And then, boy, there's going to be a lot of weather people. That's going to be a lot of people mad at weather people.
Well, weatherman's one of the few professions where you can be absolutely wrong 100% of the time and still get a paycheck.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a nice sunny day today. You open up the door and it's pouring down raining. Well, we kind of missed, folks.
The Gulf of America is a lot safer place to be lately than the west coast of Venezuela. Yeah, man. Like pinball. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to get some more coffee.
take a beer.
And
I wish I had.
lean off the dock. Lean this time, not hang.
Yeah, the commercial's still up.
Oh.
I think I'll get me a frosty beverage, preferably some milk. Entertain you. And this Lean Off the Dock moment is brought to you by Grumpy Stack Tires. By Stack, Grumpy Stack, that is, located in Milford, Indiana, home of the man tire. He ships it, you handle it. And, Merry Christmas. And whatever else is on the radar tonight, I have no goddamn idea what's on the radar. But, you know. There we go. Oh, come on.
Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't show y'all my little blue light yet, huh?
You got a Bud Light?
Blue light.
Oh, I think the Bud Light. All right, well, I'll take some of that.
Right here. Little blue LED. It's a filament LED. It's long.
Um,
If it was a little darker, y'all could see it. But there it is. Yeah, there it
pretty
is.
cool.
It's bright, man. That thing, whew, not bright as a white one, but the 3-volt LED. It's almost 2 inches long. It's a filament, like for a Edison style bulb. You know, them old like Dubai lights, Edison style, with a bunch of little filaments in them, that long, skinny. You know, them antique looking light bulbs. Oh,
Yeah, I know something about.
that's the filaments right there, the LEDs. Yeah, nice little hard case. They feel like candy. My boyfriend drinks Bud Light. Yeah. Yeah, man. Budweiser kicked themselves in the ass on that one now.
That they did.
I'm leaning off the dock of the bay. Wait, I'm leaning off the dock of the bayou. I'm leaning off the dock at Boo's house. Wait, leaning off the dock of the bayou, taking a break from Boo-Ray. Oh well.
Oh shit! This thing just cracked in my hand.
What is it?
CD.
Cracked?
It's an old CD I got.
Oh.
Yeah, I was holding it and it cracked. I got it at work like about a month or two ago. It already had a crack in the middle of it, so it went down the side.
Yeah, most of them have a hole in the middle of them. When you buy them new, they all defected. They all got a hole in the middle of them, man. That's something else.
Well, it was cracked down the bottom and it went down the side. Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack. You know, there's CDs when I get them from work. I go, oh, I like it. I had an Ozzy CD and that's cracked down the middle too. I said, shit. I was like, oh well. That's what I'm hitting. Take a picture of it and then I'll listen to it online, the songs. I'll be like, okay, here we go. It just broke on me. I'm like, fuck it. Oh, yeah, no. How do I? Oh hell! It's 10 o'clock.
Let's see, sitting, I'm leaning off the dock at Boudreaux's, something like that. Wasting my time playing Boo-Ray.
Like
I'm wasting my time watching them play Boo-Ray. I could do the words if somebody could sing it, actually sing it. I can't sing. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. I had this insurance woman call from Lake Charles one time. They got my name and number. I said, I'm going to put a fake name and this other phone. I'm going to put my fake name, Joe Aber or whatever. I forget what it was. And then I had a phone. I want to see how fast somebody calls the number as soon as I fill out you see all these on YouTube, all these commercials for car insurance. $29, $19, $29 a month. You know,
That's all
yeah.
scam.
So, oh yeah, well, it's fishing. You know, they fishing for your information, and
Yeah,
it is a sham because there's no insurance for $29 a month.
Mm-mm.
So,
and YouTube allows all this crap. They don't check all this stuff because they get paid, so they don't care. That's the thing that pisses me off about that.
See, Port MA. See, Port MA.
I've been getting these spam calls lately, and I go, "Hello, FBI. Hello, sir. How are you doing today?" I said, "Great."
Yeah.
So I answered the phone. I said, "Hello, this is the FBI. How can I help you today? What would you like to report?" "Hello, sir. How are you doing today?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is great. Do you have a missing persons report?" "And no, I'd like to talk to you about the Medicare today." And I said, "Oh, okay. Is that the first name or the last name?" And I was at work, so I couldn't record this. They no, they see. "Oh no, I want to use your name." I'm like, "My name? This is Colonel Dick Anderson." "Okay, Mr. Dick, how are you doing today?" And I'm like, "Okay." And I was like, "You know what the FBI stands for, right?" And they go, "No, I said, "What's your name?" "My name is Dan Smith, and I'm calling from California." And I said, "California, my ass." I said, "You calling from Cali, all right? The other side of the world, Cali."
You should have asked him, how's the governor doing?
Yeah, what's your governor's name? "Oh, Billy Bob." Yeah.
Oh, hell, KROF? Man, that was my hometown, man. 96 KRF 960, 104.9. Then it changed to 105.1 on the FM side. But the AM was 960. AM KROF. Crawfish. Yeah, Crawfish. KROF.
Yeah.
My hometown of Abbeville, Louisiana. Used to pass in front of there every day in front of the station. But the station, the tower's there, but the station is actually, the office is in Lafayette now. Where the DJs are, they're in Lafayette. Cammy Douce, the weekend, French programs on the weekend.
I got that person to hang up. I just kept going, "Okay, thank you very much. And how can I take your honor today?" My boss goes, "What the hell are you doing?" I put it on speakerphone. I said, "Everybody, let's dance." I was fucking around. And they were playing the music in the background. So I went right to the speakerphone. I was like, "Hey, buddy, listen to this."
I find out Justin
Justin
Wilson
Wilson
has
was half
Welch.
Cajun, half coon ass. Or maybe he was all coon ass. I don't know.
Justin Wilson was born north of Hammond up there in a little place called St. Rose or Rosetown or something. Up there by Kenwood where Britney Spears is from. That's where he's from.
St. Rose is up that way, yeah. Well, St. Rose is past
No, there's a St. Rose on the river down below New Orleans. There's a St. Rose. This is Rosetown or Roseville or something.
Rosewood, I think.
By Hammond, not Hammond.
Well, he always talks about Denham Springs.
By Kenwood.
Yeah.
Roseland, that's it, Roseland.
I guarantee.
Bangkok, that's right, Bangkok.
He bangs a lot of cock, apparently.
Yeah, bang around a cock in Bangkok. Bang a cock in Bangkok.
You sick fucker, stop banging that dick.
Amadeus was in Bangkok banging like a what? My cock. Yeah, leave my cock alone. Don't play with my cock. Don't do that. In French,
I hear the cock every morning. It goes cock-a-dock-a-doo. The damn rooster always playing with his cock.
In French, my cock is a monkey. You know, like the little monkeys, spider monkeys, like Tarzan. You know, the cartoon Tarzan and the little spider monkey that steal your pocket watch and go to their owners in Bangkok. Okay, well, macaque is a monkey. In French for monkey, macaque.
Yes.
You remember when that chicken, that big old white chicken with the monkey head was going around? The video was going viral everywhere from Haiti on Dominican Republic. You don't remember that video? That video went viral
Not
everywhere
really.
around the world. Oh, millions and billions of views. There was a chicken with a monkey head. Well, they were in Haiti, Dominican Republic over there, and that's all they speak is that French, Haitian French. You know, it's French, but it's still, you know. And you can hear them saying, you know, the monkey head, the monkey on the monkey and the chicken. You know, like the monkey and the baboon playing in the grass. The monkey told the baboon to kiss his ass. Yay, lie, yay, lie. Well, anyway, that monkey, they were saying, I'm like, oh man, you know, on the comment, I'm like, that in French, you know, I put in French, and they answered me in French. Oh yeah, this is real, man. This is a chicken with a real monkey head on it. No,
Yeah.
no, they cut that chicken's head off, or what they did, they hollowed out the monkey head and they put it on over the chicken head, because you know the chicken was still flapping its wings and shit. But you can see a little bit of blood dripping on the hackle feathers of the chicken. You can see a little blood, like, you know, from the monkey head.
That's how they did it. No special effects.
Do I know Armstrong? Now I guess I do. You should have asked Johnny that when he was over here. All right, let me show you something. Hold on.
Recall Johnny. Come on down. Call him up. Johnny, need to come back. We got a fan mail for you. We got a request. You need to come back for 30 extra minutes. It's overtime.
Oh, crap. Where's my StreamYard? There it is. Man, I got too much junk up here.
I got 0 tabs except for this one. Got a car chase with no cars, no traffic. How's that possible? In pursuit, and there's no vehicles.
Share screen, share screen. All right, screen is shared.
It says, look at all that porn.
All right.
There's a whole lot of that shit.
See that? Right there. You see that
Yes.
album cover right there? It says, we're going to do that butt thing, kind of like a boogie thing.
Yeah.
You know, nookie
Okay,
thing.
they were playing that song in when Tiger Jet does his stream on last Tuesday. They were playing that song, and I said, "Who is that?" And they told me. I was like, "Oh, that butt thing, let's do." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." But it was that song they were playing.
All right.
And they kept putting in the song requests.
From left to right, that's Bird right there, that big guy. That's Bird, man. From over here, he lives right down the road from me.
Huh.
This is Wallace's father-in-law right here. Behind over here, this tall guy, this is Guitar Slim. That's Slim, famous Guitar Slim. Yeah, played blues with a lot of them and all that. That's Slim right there. This guy in the front, that's not Horace. That's not Horace. Usually Horace is front and center. That's Horace right here in the white cap. This guy in the front right here is the sheriff, also known as JB, also known as Johnny Bass. That is Johnny Bass right there, front row center with the sheriff's hat on. That's Johnny Bass right there. He played with Horace for years.
Well, now I can tell Tiger Jet, hey, I know the person that plays on that song.
No, the whole album. He was in the whole band, all the songs, everything. Johnny's one of the main members of the group, founding members of the group.
Yeah. Well, no, they were playing that song last week on Tiger Jet Stream Song Request, and it was going that butt thing, and I'm pretty sure it's that song.
Yeah, we're gonna do that butt thing, kind of like a nookie thing. Yeah, that's it.
Well, is Aaron in the building? I need a beer.
Aaron, what's up, mon ami?
Give me a beer. Oh. I set fire to a Lions shirt today by accident. I'm sorry. It got in the way of the Alabama T-shirt. It was a casualty. Somebody put it in my hand. I'm like, what is this? Wrong shirt. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. No, I did see a Lions T-shirt today. I was going to take a picture of it. I took a picture of one shirt. It said, Happy Field Day. And I said, that is me. Yeah, I'm as happy as can be. I got no customers, and I'm living large.
Johnny Bass right there, too. There's Horace in the front that time, but there's Johnny right next to him. That's the old train right there.
All that money. He could be a billionaire.
Yeah, Johnny was one of the founding members of Horace Stronghold. Jimmy Swaggart, another Louisiana great liar. I have sinned, man, telling everybody, you sin, you need to send $1,000 to all that. You sin, boy. When he got caught with that prostitute in New Orleans, boy, I have sinned. Where's your 1,000, Jimmy? Give me 1,000.
Send me your money today, and I'll make sure it goes into hookers' private funds, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Jimmy Swaggart. He was really known for, TV evangelist and cousin to the killer, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Mickey Gilley's first cousin. They all had the same daddy and mamas, not the same daddy and mama. Their mom and daddies were brothers and sisters.
Baby daddies. They were all knocking up each other's kin.
Like Jerry Lee Lewis, okay? His mama and Mickey Gilley's mama and Jimmy Swaggart's mama, they were sisters, so they were all first cousins. Bill Gaither is an evangelist, yeah, but Bill Gaither never got caught with a hooker. I know Bill Gaither. He's got good music too. They put out videos all the time. And Esther Williams, oh man, that girl can sing. She sings Thread of Hope. Oh man, the thread of his garment, hang on to that thread of hope on the thread of his garment. The hem of his garment, thread of his garment, man. That song.
Huh? I think Brian Kelly should send me $100,000.
Yeah.
He's not gonna miss it.
He's got all them millions. Zan Ryan, what you been up to?
$54 million that man's gonna get for doing, but not $54 million for not doing his job. He gets a
Senator
pink slip
Kennedy.
and a
Let me tell you
severance
something
pay.
about Senator Kennedy from Louisiana. He don't play. He
You know,
don't play. And he been
I
doing
like
that
him.
way before Doge was ripping him a new asshole. Kennedy was ripping him a new asshole years before Doge started, when Elon and Trump.
Like,
Kennedy
sir,
was
do you need to
exposing
be
people.
stabbed? Do I have to stab you in the neck?
He got so what's that the Treasury the directory what they call that the president appoints the national secretary of the Treasury, okay, the person that's in charge of all the damn money, okay,
Bob,
and
whatever the hell his name is.
so Kennedy had her pinned down, boy. He had all this information in front of him, and he was like, "Ma'am, it seems that y'all want to, you and Biden and the other Democrats, the Republicans are against it, but the Democrats are all for it, and y'all want to increase the national deficit by another $500 billion. Is that right?" She says, Mr. Senator Kennedy, I don't have that information in front of me. I don't have those numbers in front of me. Wait a minute. He says, I got them right here. And it's $500 billion, $500 billion that y'all want to add to the national deficit.
Well, I don't believe that's the exact number.
For junk. Yeah, Senator Kennedy, I don't think, I don't have them numbers in front of me. She said, that's not my job. He said, what? That's not your job. Bull butter. He said, you are the damn secretary of the treasurer. That means the treasure chest has money in it. You supposed to be managing that money. Man, he had that woman in tears. That's not my job.
What the hell do you get paid for? That's always this. It's either I don't know. Let me get back to you. Like one of them. Let me get back to you. And he's like, when? Next year? How do you come to a meeting not prepared? Let me get back to you on that. You know damn well you know the figures.
Yeah, knowing I'm gonna be here asking you questions, you not prepared, knowing I'll be here.
I watch all that shit. You go on the Forbes channel. And they got Kennedy up there.
Forbes YouTube channel. That's right, man.
Yep.
He rips up a new ad.
Prisoner.
Take no prisoners. That's right. Take no prisoners. See, man, he had that woman in tears, but that's not my job. Oh,
I saw that.
Yep. Like, Jesus, Monet.
And that led me to Senator Kennedy's YouTube page, where they put all the good stuff on his page, like if he's on a Today Show or something. And I'm like, keep up the good work. Whoever runs his channel, good job. Oh shit!
I heard Ed Orgeron's Cajun. Man, don't ask me. I don't know. He don't sound Cajun. He sounds more countrified than Cajun. He might be from the swamp. That's probably why he's mean like a gator. He's mean like an alligator. He might be from Boot La Rules.
He's part coon ass, part I don't understand what the hell he's saying.
Irish.
Yeah, pretty much.
That reddish blonde. I think it's kind of bald headed, but anyway, it's kind of Butte La Rose. Yeah, red. Yeah, Red Butte. Yeah, Red Island. So yeah, La Rose, Red Rose. Butte La Rose. He's from over there. He's raised with the alligators. Yes,
Fort Knox food. Well,
Xanron, sleep. You don't get off for another 4 or 5 hours.
I'm going to sleep pretty soon. Because I got to get up at. Well,
how much is in your wallet? I don't know. I'm not in charge of that.
How much is in your wallet? Ask Capital One all the years they stole out of my wallet. Ask them motherfuckers. And
Nothing.
then they got to say I could pull an overcharge on my ass years ago, so I got rid of them bastards. And then they got Samuel L. Jackson, who was a known Falcons fan, piece of shit, doing them commercials. He's like the only Falcons fan in existence, apparently, that I'm aware of. You know, that's actually famous, if you want to call it that. He's like diehard Atlanta, and I go, I don't know why you picked the dark side. I really don't.
Dadgum politician. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well,
run for office.
I'm fixing to head out of here. I heard you was tired earlier when Johnny was talking about it, so I didn't know you went
I
live
didn't know you
that
streamed
night.
the other night, Colt. I don't
Yeah,
get your
man, you
notifications.
two got everything all calibastard out of calibasturation or whatever you want to call it. YouTube's.
I didn't know Cajun streamed 2 or 3 Wednesdays ago. I had no idea until he told me the other night. I was home. I never got the notification. No. What you got to do is send Boudreaux an email, and hopefully he sees it, and then he sends me an email, and I'll jump on. But YouTube just doesn't like to. They don't like to promote people, you know. Just
the email. It went over to the Casino Row over there. Passed up field guy straight over New Orleans. Went all the way over there to the coast of Mississippi and went to casinos and lost all its money, and that's why I didn't reach him.
And then it got picked up by the hurricane, and now it's near Jamaica.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
So Jamaica will be watching all this. Jamaica will be watching my stream and probably Cajuns from a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna get me something to eat. Then I'm gonna go. I'm
going to sleep because I gotta get up at 7.
I'm gonna eat some gumbo. I'm gonna do some go-go, and then I'm gonna dodo.
My coworker says she's making some gumbo and some sausage something and a potato salad. I said, I'll be right there. You making the gumbo? You make it, I'll eat it.
All right, Phil guy, appreciate it. I'm gonna keep this one short. Good seeing everybody again, y'all out there. All right, as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Plita.
Have a good night. All right, folks, and this concludes another broadcast day. Once again, your final score: LSU 1, Brian Kelly 0. Bye, Felicia. That's what I gotta say to Brian Kelly. So anyway, y'all have a good night. Go see if Zanron's streaming. If he's not, if he is, say Zanron, fire up a live stream. Let's go. No, he's probably at work. I'm guessing it's Monday night. He's gotta be at work. Maybe I'm wrong. Usually am, but anyways, y'all have a good one. And go follow Cult too. Follow each other like you always do. See you next time.